Boom. Y'all already know what it is. It's
If you can hear the sound of my voice, you are listening to episode number 42 of His, Hers, and Ours, a real-life couple holding real-life conversation with real-life friends. I am your co-host, Mr. WFTS, Solomon Davis, along with
Shannon Royal Davis, the culture queen.
back in the house that Surgeon Alfie built, Flow Ohio Studios, episode 42 in honor of baseball season, the Jackie Robinson episode. And it's lit up in here today.
Didn't we just celebrate him recently?
Last
Jackie
week,
Robinson
on the
Day.
15th.
So there you go. Alfie dropping jewels as usual.
Are you drinking?
I'm drinking a little bit.
A little bit here and there.
Hey, I got something to celebrate. I mean, hell, this is my birthday weekend. My birthday on Tuesday.
Absolutely.
Oh, shit.
Absolutely.
So we getting lit this weekend.
Totally.
But
We are, huh?
joining us today, we got Alfie Santana.
Hi.
Behind the ones and twos, the Surgeon General.
Yo.
Pro Tools expert, the Surgeon General.
Rookie. Pro
Mr.
Tools
Rookie forgetting to save
We
his
knew
shit.
we knew to this.
Joined always by the Church Sinatra, the big boy Presidente,
Oh, yeah, baby.
Rob Thomas.
Yeah. Yes.
And we have two special guests this week.
Two special guests this week. Part 2 of introducing Miss Ginger Snaps. We don't meet the representative anymore. The real Ginger Snaps. What's going on?
Hi, guys.
And that was hi, H-I-G-H, hi guys.
Floating on cloud 9.
How was your week, Miss Ginger?
It was rather productive.
It's hilarious.
It's gonna be good.
It was
Hey, it was
rather
420 this
productive.
week.
Yeah,
It was.
no, yeah, yeah.
But
it
was wait, but do y'all feel like social media kind of downplayed 420 this year? Like I didn't see as much as I saw like last year's
It
or
was
years
on
previous. Like it seemed like it was on like chill this year.
It was honestly, I didn't realize it was 420 till the end of the day, and then I
Oh,
like
wow.
way overcompensated.
Oh, so you was catching up for
no,
420
this is how I fell asleep.
at 12.
Sitting straight up.
Smoke it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and also joining us today in studio is Miss Taylor Loggins. How you doing, sweetie?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. Tell us about yourself.
So you can call me. You call me my government. You call me Siren.
Ah.
My bad. I knew you as Taylor. My bad.
I know. So
I'm just gonna say Hello Kitty from here on out.
Oh, you can call me that too.
right.
But yep. So I have a podcast. It's called Shit Siren Says, and it streams on Spotify, Anchor, and Apple.
Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah, it's shit, but it's not spelled shit. It's got an exclamation point, so I censored it a
SH.
little bit. But the podcast is for adults.
Yeah,
It's uncensored.
So tell us some of the shit that
exclamation.
Siren says.
So we talk about mostly sex, kink, BDSM. You said what? Yeah. So
Oh, y'all bringing all the arousals up in the show, huh?
yeah, I
That's
just.
what's up.
One of those
I
episodes.
would love to pick your brain.
Oh, of
We
course,
just
I'm
pick
about
each
to
other's
say.
brains. We just word association and go Santorum, and just see what pops up.
Hell yeah! Like I'm always down. I love when I meet other people in the sex and kink. Like it's always fun to talk about. But yep, it's been a journey. I'm still a new podcast, so
It's good.
it's coming up.
It's where they can find your podcast.
I'm on Spotify, Anchor, and Apple. You can follow me on Instagram at Siren SYREN _ the THEE Stallion, and my link tree is there, and it'll take you right to the links to stream my podcast.
All right, Siren
Yep.
the Stallion. Okay, honey, yeah.
SYREN then _ THEE Stallion.
Like
Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah,
Siren,
I mean,
you
I
got
might
Meg
be tooting
Lee,
my
Si-
horn, but back in the Disney at the club, they was like, "Oh, you got the height of Meg," so I took it a little too far.
Siren _ the
Oh shoot, no, Siren SYREN the altogether THEE_stallion. My
Okay.
bad. Look, I'm misspelling my own Instagram
It's
name.
all right.
Oh, you came up.
Wait,
Yep.
Did you smoke before you came in too?
Not today. Not today. No.
All right, got you locked in there.
Yeah.
All right.
But we really appreciate you joining us today, and just understand that anything that happens today is legit.
Hey,
I mean,
I'm
we don't.
excited.
We're unfiltered. We're uninhibited. Just be yourself. And if there's something we talk about that you like, hey, listen, I don't feel like answering that. Just say mind your business.
I'm about to say, I'm sure it ain't nothing off. It's not
Okay.
gonna be nothing off limits. Yep, nothing off time.
Rob, what's been going on, man?
You know, just having a lot of people
Tell us about Lucille.
coming.
No, we don't want to hear about Lucille.
Nah,
Lucille had a week off.
Lucille Yeah.
Lucille
She
is
on
in the
break.
back of the trunk on punishment.
Okay.
Yeah, she's on punishment till we bring her back out. But this weekend, you know what I mean, it's been kind of chill, just hanging with Granny. You know, that's been interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Granny like 92, and she don't remember everything from minute to minute. But when
interesting,
she
yeah.
does, it's funny as hell. So it's great.
what's up.
I almost want to record her, but I'm like, nah. I ain't
Nah,
gonna
you
do
can't
it.
put Granny out in the streets like that.
Man,
So I've been Granny's, you know, her own personal chef.
That's what's up.
baby, I
What
don't
you,
like
Granny
these
probably eating eggs. That's what I've been saying. Granny sound like she eating eggs.
Yeah, she's like, I don't like these eggs.
Oh.
Baby. I eat everything else is good, but I don't like these eggs. Take that back.
Okay. All right.
How does she like her eggs?
She don't like them,
At all?
no
Not
matter.
an egg. either.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
She don't want nothing to do with it. Like, so
Gotcha.
it's all good. Yeah.
And before we get things kicked off, we just got to give a shout out to my homie in the back, the captain of Team Solomon,
Low
Reginald
T.
Gray. Low T's in the building.
Low T slim. Look, Low T said his T is up.
The artist from
His T is
Lucille.
up.
You medium T now? Medium T.
The artist formerly known as.
Low T.
Yeah.
Making a comeback as medium T. But
What about the big T coming soon?
nah, we ain't giving shout out no big T. But before we get started, I want to say R.I.P. to my man who influenced a lot of things in hip hop culture, DJ K Slay. One of my favorites, and used to bring a lot of energy to the scene. Introduced me to some things that I wasn't aware of.
You act
and,
like he personally introduced you. You ain't know that, man.
You don't know that.
You knew him like everybody else. Cut it out.
You don't know that. Hey, listen.
Hey, she's just gonna step on your stuff.
Hey, so hey,
He act
listen.
like that was his cousin.
Hey, you heard
I was just
what
trying
Hey,
to make
she
it.
don't know.
I was trying to make it
stepping on
plain.
this man.
Go ahead.
Honor the man.
Go ahead.
Ask her when I told her the story about Pinky.
Tell her.
That didn't have nothing to do with K Slay.
But you think people I don't know. You don't know if I knew K Slay
I
or not.
d- look,
You didn't think I knew
you
Pinky
didn't-
until I told you the
You
story.
didn't, and it wasn't that you think I didn't know. You didn't share that openly. I asked you, had you ever been with somebody like you that you had a crush on, or like you never thought you would be with, like in that sense. And it was a porn star. So that's what's up. Yeah.
Pinky.
Pinky.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I met her
Yeah,
like
yeah, that's a little interesting
Yeah.
because I grew up with.
We'll have to share that
Yeah,
on
we'll talk
Ginger
about it.
Ginger
Yeah.
or Siren's
Cyrus,
podcast.
yeah.
We can't share that here.
I'm down. I'm down.
Don't be scared.
I'm
I'm
down.
like nosy. I'm like, what?
We'll talk about it in between the breaks because we low key slightly like your family. Yeah.
I thought you. Wait a minute. I thought we could talk about anything.
You can talk.
though.
You
can.
can. You can.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna push
No,
it.
no. We can. I just don't know if everybody want to know that story.
That
Like
story.
his people
I
and
do
my
know.
people. We'll
I
share
mean,
it.
Yeah, look,
We can share it. We can open up the story with story time with Solomon.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh.
they gotta set this
The
up.
Book of Solomon. What
Ladies
chapter
and
is
gentlemen, from the Book of Solomon, Solomon Davis.
This book is thin. It's probably the first book. It's like we're still just
Hey,
in the
listen, I
editing.
got people co-signing the Book of Solomon. I mean,
Cool.
when Brittany gets on,
Brittany,
and
who?
Surge is Brittany.
Brittany ain't say nothing about
Yes, she-
you. I don't
Did
know
anybody
nothing
else
about
see that post?
Yeah, I saw
Okay,
it.
thank you.
The three of y'all. That was it. Okay, wait, go ahead.
So it's legit.
Go ahead.
It's actually called The Wisdom of Solomon.
That's even better.
Don't tie him to. Let me say, look, let's
Wisdom of
pause. Let's
Solomon,
not say the
chapter
wisdom
5.
of Solomon. He can't help that he had an
Pinky
old
the-
man name in kindergarten. He don't understand that.
Hey,
but
listen,
it's
hey,
all
We
listen,
good.
can
listen.
bow our heads to this. This sounds like a simple story.
No, this ain't one of them.
Nah.
Oh, it's not.
When y'all got the chapter and the verse, I need y'all to say amen.
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 When you find the page,
Hallelujah.
here go the page turn.
Talk to him, Doc. Hold on.
It's one page.
We all on one accord.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Open up the book.
Hey, Rob, after we say the story, I need you to pass that collection plate around.
Yeah, he gonna collect lint.
I'm taking all the money.
Let's go. So tell me
So
about
this,
the story.
this was circa 2007, 2008.
Yeah, that was pre. That was
pre-Shannon.
Yeah, like you say, before Christ. Yeah, before
that was
Shannon.
BS. Before Shannon.
BS. So BS.
It was BS before Shannon. That's what's up. Everything else before me is BS. Yeah.
So I was chilling at a club in St. Pete, and me and a couple other guys, we were there, and Pinky was actually doing a performance in a strip club. So we went to see her do her performance, and then we went to another club to have drinks and what have you. It's like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. And one of my friends hits me, he's like, dude, Pinky just walked in here. I said, yeah, we just saw it across the street at the strip club. He's like, yeah, well, she just walked in here.
He
I
was
bet
all
you won't go over
fanning
there.
out.
I bet you won't go over there and shoot your shot. I'm young at this point in time. I mean, mid-30s and what have you.
No, you had to be
No.
early 30s.
No, early
honey, 'cause
30s, yeah.
that wouldn't have been BS, honey. Go ahead.
listen.
Yeah, clarify. Go ahead.
right,
Clarify.
Hey, listen.
Hold on, let me see you some notes, man.
That was look right.
So,
She's like a lioness,
Look.
She's like,
slowly pouncing in the.
I wanted to
Okay.
get his whole story.
She
I wasn't
making
even
sure the
30.
timeline is
Hey,
correct.
you see the team captain coming through.
You better get this right.
Team captain coming through. I wasn't even 30
That's
yet.
what I said. That's why I said he said mid 30s. I was trying to help him out. Go
Can I
ahead.
just
Okay,
say
my
you're
bad, my
so
bad.
sexy in this moment?
Thank you. Thanks,
Hey, so every dude in there is like awestruck over her and what have you, sweating and what have you. I mean, I just kind of played it cool, like I was supposed to be there.
Your
Like,
dick probably was hard.
That's how you have to do it, and we keep telling you that all the time. Act like you're supposed to be there.
That's true.
And so I was just like, yo, I mean, all these dudes sweating you, what have you, but I'm just going to be the dude. Hey, can I buy you a drink, what have you, and that's it. And she's like, that is so comforting. I really appreciate you not coming to me talking about this, that. Can I sign this? You want to go home with me? This. And we just sat there and chilled and talked for about 10, 15 minutes. And then I went back to my crew, and she comes back, and she's like, listen, I'm about to go back to my hotel. Do you want to come?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You had the juice.
I was like, you think I'm finna say no?
Right.
And, I mean, I'm really giving up too much information because at that point in time, technically, I was married.
To somebody else. That wasn't me. That's why I said let's
You will understand. That was Pinky. You was Pinky.
Oh, you're an enabler.
Right, sorry. You are an enabler at
I
this
was
point.
like, it was Pinky. I think she'd understand. You should have gave her a call, though. You should have gave her a call, like, hey, it's Pinky.
So
I want my pass.
I would be more so mad if I didn't get a damn invite. I'd be like, damn, you hooked up with
Yeah.
Pinky and invite me?
no, she
I don't
wouldn't-
think
she
it's
wouldn't
it's like
understood.
yeah.
She wouldn't understood. Matter of fact, I don't even think I was supposed to be out that night.
I
Oh,
ain't
you
supposed
never
to be
mind.
in here tonight.
So that was one of them.
But it wasn't to you, right?
That wasn't me.
Listen,
Statute of
I was
limitations
talking
over.
shit, but
7 years.
usually I'm on your side with that. Hey, man.
But I
Yeah, I
don't,
would've
think
been
I don't think that they were in a. Yeah, that
So,
was.
so let's get it clear. Would you have been mad?
Personally, no, but I'm non-monogamous, so
Wait a minute. What do you mean by non-monogamous? Are you
What does that
polyamorous?
I don't consider. So I say ethical non-monogamy because I haven't really maintained relationships with multiple partners. But the current partner I'm dating now, we are opening ourselves to dating other people.
Okay.
Write that down.
Wait, we gonna finish this.
It's complex, but I'll explain.
Yes, Siren, we coming back to you, honey. Yeah, nah, I'm
So
not
she's an infant. She's
I'm
in
a-
the
I'm a baby
embryo-
poly.
You're in the embryo stages of polyamory.
But she had said a word that I'm just trying to.
Oh yeah,
But go
ethical
ahead.
non-monogamy.
So go ahead, Sally, finish. So your wife.
So I mean, I go back to the hotel. We chill with a couple more drinks, talking, and I was like, "This
stop.
has to be going down." I mean, I can't be at this woman's hotel room, and shit ain't gonna happen. And I thought I had to press the situation, but it clicked that just be cool. And one thing led to another, and it happened.
Did she show out like she be in the video, like in the
No, she was
movies?
because that's an act, and she
Okay.
explained that to me. That's
Please
strictly
explain
an
that.
act. She doesn't really get down like that.
Okay.
It was all the moaning, yelling that she does in movies and films, what have you. She ain't really like that.
Exactly.
She's very mild mannered.
moaning, yeah, but yelling, dude. Unless it's
Like
your
somebody's
first time
killing her or
doing
something.
anal, and
Yeah.
you're coming and like it's a giant dick. Like no, there is no yelling.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. So,
I've seen
or was
California
it just the
not
fact
like
that you
the
was
whole
just excited to
vacation.
be in that moment?
That's why I think OnlyFans did so well. Because even for me, like I don't like directed porn. It's boring after a while.
It is.
It's
It
too
really,
fake.
really is.
Okay.
It really
I like
is.
the stories of the 80s, though. In the 80s, 70s, they had stories.
Yeah.
I
Right,
could
they
do
had
without the
stories in
bushes. I could do without the giant bush.
Oh wow.
Pizza guy comes over. Next thing you know, you boning.
Yeah, exactly. The pool cleaner with the separate way.
Right. Reggie is straightening y'all back here. Reggie said that was 70s.
Office dude.
Reggie said that was 70s.
I mean, we don't want to talk about the hospital scenes with the nurses.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Ah, why y'all act like that was a bad
Wait a minute.
shot?
Do you have any sexy nurse hospital stories?
No. Oh my God. No.
Any
Because-
that you thought about? Like, you know,
What about the smash?
at the hospital? So no, I don't get down. Only because like they're first of all, as a healthcare provider, if you have a relationship with a patient, you can get
No, not even necessarily.
Like how
Yeah.
you might have
Yeah.
invited
Oh, at a male nurse?
or
Or
you
your
might have
guy.
invited your guy there.
Yes.
No, I'm too strict about work.
What about role playing at home?
I've never tried it because you know why? Because I'm like being a nurse is hard, especially in COVID.
Can I come over and coordinate for you?
about it when you get home.
Yeah, so I was like,
let's
at home,
get
like,
another
that's like when
fantasy.
guys are like, "Oh, you a nurse? Would you come take care of me?" I'll be like,
I
"Fuck
will-
off."
Listen. I will coordinate for you. I will plan it all out.
Okay.
I'll dress all in
But-
black and hide behind a black curtain.
But
and,
she
like,
said she don't like being a nurse when she off the clock.
Listen,
Oh,
maybe
y'all
maybe
ain't-
now because I'm
yeah.
actually getting off the
Yeah.
floor
See,
slowly.
now I'm like
so
getting
maybe
all over
that's
my
it.
imagination. I'm sorry.
Cut
Lily.
your
I've seen the outfits. I've seen the leather outfits and
She
always
said-
wanted to try it, but then I'd be looking like, take care of people after 12 hours? Hell no.
That, but, so let me
Yeah, I
ask
wanna
you
be taken
this.
care
Let
of.
me ask you this, Ginger. When you used to be entertaining, like when you used to dance,
Yeah.
When you got home and your dude be like, "Oh, I want you to dance for me," was you all ready to dance too? Or you was
Yes.
like, "Oh, well, see,
Usually
that's
lit
good."
by that
Yes.
Like
Yeah,
most
I'm
people
lit.
probably been
I'm
like,
lit.
"Nah, I'm
I'm
tired."
lit. Okay, but see that the difference is this is just me. Like people, they meet me. They would meet me in the club, and they're like, "This can't be you," and I'd have to explain to them. I literally just wake up like this. The
Gotcha.
more sober I am, the more it seems like I'm on something.
Gotcha.
Because I'm just. Yeah, it's just me.
Uh-oh, that's how you be on that thing. Blah blah. Okay,
Listen.
girl. Let me stop.
Listen.
Look, don't make Rob mess up his clothes over there.
This episode's brought to you by Crown Royal.
Last week, too.
Last week, too.
Oh man. So anywho,
Get back to the.
So,
Wait. I will say this though: when you're expected to like when you're exhausted or it's been a particularly trying night, I'm not gonna say I'm always ready to be on, because no, sometimes I'm like, damn, you realize I do that for a fucking job, right?
right.
Like you especially like when we're in an argument or something, or it's not like
Conducive,
all
yeah,
on the up and up between us, and you expect me to just, okay, well, how about you transfer about $5,000 into my fucking bank account and take me shopping tomorrow and eat my asshole out for 6 hours after I do this for you, because
6
fuck
hours.
you. No, but
That's a
I'm
lot.
just saying
She's just saying the
it
exact
makes you
the
upset
whole
because
mindset.
One
One to two. No, but I guess that's how Siren feels about when to dress up like in that costume, because you're constantly in a mindset. Once you
Exactly.
have that uniform on, you like, okay, yeah, this
It's
is
work.
work.
Yeah, that's how
Exactly.
like when
It's
I
not a
watch the
fantasy
porn,
work
I'm
at that
like,
point, so I
like,
get it.
The nurse is messing with the patients. Oh my gosh, if this is real life, it'd be horrible. Not that it does not happen, because I've held some jobs where that was a
Yeah.
thing, but yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Go see one of the patients that's well endowed. Okay.
Corrections. I'll just put that out there. Corrections nurse.
So let's go back to your. I'm gonna ask Siren and Ginger both this. Both of you going back to your dancer days. Was it a bit of a stress, or hard for you to go home and want to do those sexy things for your spouse or significant other because of what you had done for the previous 8 hours?
So no, because I did not actually suck a dick. I did not actually sit on a dick. So if I spend all night being
So they
baked
can't
up,
touch
oh,
you?
you're
They
a
ain't
god.
get no lap
Okay,
dances?
no. Thank
Let
you
me
for
get
that.
my
Never.
money.
No, I'm not gonna say never. No, because there's
you
the
go, Alfred,
wall.
never
Hold
have
on,
I
the
ever.
wall in the mains room in Oasis, the middle room right there. If you go back there, you'll notice that wall. It shakes a little bit. I broke that wall.
Oh, goodness.
Okay,
You was
so no,
throwing it
not
like
never.
that?
I was throwing it like that. But it was somebody that I was dating. So have I done anything in the strip club? Yes. I have sucked a dick in a strip club. Yes. I have gone down on a girl in a strip club. Yes. I have freaking been fucked in a strip club, but not by some random asshole
Okay.
that I don't
it
know.
was your guy. I got you. Somebody that you know.
That's what I'm gonna
Okay.
say. Like, I can bounce off her. That's why I feel like it's the difference. Like, if you want to go, like, if I would go home and I want to have sex with my partner, it's different because, like, yeah, I'm selling a fantasy at home, but somebody I'm connected with, it's easy to have sex with because it's like we're selling the fantasy. There are people who are having full service sex work in there, and
But it does get tough though.
Yeah.
But it does get it gets tough.
I think
you know?
more so my experience just like with dating the fetishization.
Yes.
That's
Gotcha.
annoying. That's
But-
yeah. Like,
I have a
can understand it being annoying, but can I ask, like, how, like, they see the fantasy that you're selling?
yeah.
So it's almost like, yeah, now I have this magical unicorn in front of me. Why can't they be that way?
Okay, so for me, I had never dated anyone that was acquainted with the strip club area. Most of the guys that I dated, like my first 3 fiancés, they barely came into the strip club, didn't. But this last guy,
She got that stuff make you want to marry me. Go ahead. Come on, just tell it.
including my ex-husband, so that's 4. Anyways, this next guy.
Rob,
Just wait a
Rob,
minute. Let's get past this first. 'cause
Put
I
your
didn't
mama on the
understand
phone.
what this is.
baby, I ain't never coming home.
But
Take it easy.
this last guy though, I met him as a customer, so he fell in love with me on stage. Like we literally fell in love with each other on stage, like
a
just from talking
private
and him
dancer.
coming. He would come
Out
in.
for money. Do what you want me to do. Okay, y'all got it.
I have slapped my pussy to that song so many times, looking right in the motherfucker's eyes. I'm your freaky dancer. Yeah, I'm so serious. Pow! Like, oh.
But no, like, so that, like, it's hard for them to separate that. Like, I can understand how it can be hard to separate that.
Yeah.
It is, but people need to because I mean for multitude of reasons. It's just like with sex, for example, like you're still humans because once you start fetishizing people, to me, you start to treat them like a sex object.
Yes,
Gotcha.
And there
exactly.
has to be a boundary of respect because like people will
Exactly.
use that, for example, when sex workers are assaulted. Like people like, oh well, there's no assault because you
That's
guys are
what
walking
it-
around and
yeah.
you're asking for it. It's like no, we still have boundaries of consent.
Gotcha.
So that's why it's like really important because I even like I did an episode about fetishization, like specifically on threesomes, but that's a whole nother story. So.
I'm fascinated with this right
So
now.
I brought
That's
this.
a
I
podcast.
brought up on my story, like my podcast, because my podcast is birthed from me getting on my Instagram story and just yelling and having rants about shit. So that's how I ended up on it. But I will say for years I was turned off by threesomes, and
Why
then
is that?
I understand why.
because my first one I had when I was too damn young was somebody with people older than me, and it was not like it just was not popping.
Okay,
It was weird.
understood.
No, it was a guy who I used to like. Mind you, this is creepy. It was a guy I used to work with, but when I was working with him at the time, I started working with him like when I was 16. So once so looking back, I think that part, like when I look back, I was like, that's probably why I was creeped the fuck out because he like hit me up. But me being young at 18, I'm like, I'm freaky. I know what I'm doing. I went there.
And
How the
that
fuck
was
I do?
not-
And it was not. They didn't know what they were doing. He had bad dick. I was like, okay,
Bad.
time to go.
So what is bad dick? Like, what is
Bad dick.
that?
Oh my god.
It just
You
I was
never-
not turned like there was no foreplay, there was nothing like it just was like
Shannon,
have
you've
some
never
shots.
had bad dick.
Look, bad
He
dick
didn't
is
even get
past
he didn't
me.
even
That
get the
is-
Little Caesars
yeah,
pizza
no.
hot
You've
and ready.
never had a
It was
guy-
not working.
You've never had a guy that was just so awful.
Hold on,
in
because I
bed?
want to hear
We'll
this.
talk
Hold
about
on. Ginger and Shannon are having a conversation.
that?
I want to hear this.
Me too.
Fuck bad dick.
Because I asked her about bad dick.
Continue,
Like,
please.
so I mean. So for me, like if I felt like it was bad, we're stopping off rip. Ain't no need for us to try and finish. I'm not gonna even let you get your finish because I'm not gonna get mine. So therefore, ain't no need for us to if it start off raggedy and it's midway and you thinking you finna come, you ain't getting nothing. I
So
don't
Shannon, when's the last time you had bad dick?
I don't know. I can't recall.
Okay, good answer. Good answer.
Good answer.
I had to check in.
I was, hey,
Family
Martin
Feud.
Taylor.
Hey yo, he stole
Don't
the
recall.
question I was gonna ask.
What about bad head? You bad dick, bad head.
Yeah, no, that's why I said that
Yeah.
threesome. I left.
That's what killed it, basically.
So
Yeah.
because you were
You got up
able
in the
to-
middle and left?
I literally told him I was like, oh shoot, like you know how you pretend to get a phone. So I was like, oh shoot, let's take my phone. I gotta go.
Yo, I done did that. I have to tell that story. I done done that.
See, this
They
is
can't
why
hear you. I'm gonna need you to talk to the mic. Yeah, talk to the mic.
No, I said I done left a situation right in the middle, getting it all steamed up, and you know us as men, we do the test, right? You know what I'm saying? We do
What's the test? Tell me about it.
yeah, we do the smell test.
So I was gonna bring that up because it's another
Yeah.
show that's on this platform on Ohio. And they were talking about that the other day, and I came in telling y'all about some of the stuff they were saying. So it's like this guy, and they were going around the room, and the guy was telling them, like, hey, yeah, you know, you got to get familiar with giving or to a woman. Like, if you don't get no head to a woman, like, what, you know, such and such. And then he was like, then you going to graduate to the booty. And the boy was like, oh, I'm just getting to giving head. And so the girl was just like, well, how old are you? And so he was like 23. So, like, for me, like, I want to understand, like, at...
Yeah, I was doing that shit
at
when
what
it wasn't
age
cool.
were y'all starting to get head? Like, I need to understand, like, is that something
I'm
that
gonna
y'all
tell you
be
that right now.
putting in your mind?
I was doing it when it wasn't cool.
Like I said, that's it
You
right
know what
there.
I'm saying?
I mean, I was like,
Well, Rob,
LeBron.
we know because you jumped off the graduation stage with
I
a
was-
win-win.
I was-
We
yeah.
good, man.
Yeah. Before the graduation stage, it was.
I mean, I was like LeBron. It was straight out of high school to the pros.
Nah, it was. It was.
Oh, I
that was
know.
my thing.
You grew up in a single dad home. Yeah, you was for the streets.
So y'all, you're not into like. So my motto is I like to try everything 3 times.
Everything.
3 times, yeah. Because the first time I might be
You
having
might
a
have been
bad
nervous.
day.
Yeah.
The second time it might have been then, but by the 3rd time around, you know.
Why
damn
is you
good and
giving
well.
3 times though? Like,
That's all right.
Because I
like her.
Yeah,
I might have had a bad.
She's a good.
Hey,
she's
listen,
good.
I might have not had my A.
Yeah, Ginger is good to patience.
So we had.
Oh no, I'm not gonna try the
I'm
same
gonna
thing
need you
3
to slide
times
that-
with the same person. No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Oh.
You said,
No.
we was so yeah.
No.
Thank you, Sarah, because I'm on the
No.
same page. I'm with
No.
Sarah.
Wait,
I thought it was the
explain
same.
what
Like,
you said.
I'm saying it was the same person. That's why I was
Okay.
like, no, you don't get 3 times with the same person.
Like take, say threesomes or you know, sounding or
Sounding.
you haven't tried
What the
sounding.
hell is
What's
that?
sounding? We
Okay.
I am like.
that's regular
So hold
phone.
on, I just want to paint a picture for everybody that's listening. She said sounding, and her and Siren made eye
Eye
contact,
contact,
and they were like, "Yes, girl, yes."
Siren,
And we all
sounding.
looked at each other like, "What
What's
the
sounding?
fuck?"
Yeah.
Okay.
So explain sounding
Let
to
me-
us
I got my
novices around
notepad.
here.
I got my notepad.
Look, I am not an expert because I have not. I know about it. I have not tried it.
Well, what is it?
So what is sounding?
It's basically.
So I want to do demonstrations on my show for the
Okay, but-
I would love to have you on as like a guest co-host, and if you want to try sounding with someone, one of my happy.
sounding?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you, but the invitation's out there, you know. So anyway,
I will
sounding.
come. I will come.
You
Look at us
you have
making
a line,
connections
You have a
here.
guy or a girl, but I prefer it with guys because girls get fucked all the time. Guy like laid down naked, strapped to a table, and there are these metal or silicone rods, approximately this long, and
You
they're.
stop writing.
I'm not done. So they range anywhere from about the thickness of my earring, which is about 12 gauges, all the way up into like Alfie's thumb, like the base of his thumb.
Okay.
And it's so the inside of the male's penis, it contains and on the head of his dick, contains about 4,000 nerve endings. So once a guy can get used to having this dropped straight down, like sounding like in the Navy when they drop the whatever little anchor or whatever to see how deep the ocean is, they're sounding.
So I just saw that. It looked like.
So and also it's the best way, except besides through the anal canal to milk
Get to
the
their
prostate,
prostate.
you can milk the prostate directly through the head of the dick, through the urethra, if you drop it far enough.
Oh, so they got to put that inside of
Yes.
there?
Oh my God.
Yeah, nah, we ain't playing with that at my house.
So I'll put it to you like
Okay,
this:
we can't play that.
I will be the absolute last male to volunteer for that.
Listen, you think that, but I've watched videos where guys and the guy that I tried it on, we tried it 3 times
Was he
just to make
black?
sure. And
No,
yeah, like
no,
the
no.
weird,
He wasn't
by
black.
the third
Yeah.
time, all he could scream is that he was peeing all over himself, and he's like, "Oh my God, it feels so good! Am I peeing on myself? Am I peeing on myself?"
So he was
Oh my God, I
And
think I'm
see,
peeing on
that's why I
myself
either want to
because
try it on somebody or eventually graduate because I have heard that the urethral stimulation does feel really good.
It does. You can do it on women too, because when women squirt, it's because the female prostate is being stimulated.
Stimulated, right.
So there's this pocket of what you could consider consider urine building up, but it's not really urine. And
Well,
when
we
you release that
understand
pressure
but-
from that
But
area,
I don't understand how the man is not because they only got one hole, so I don't understand what if it's not building up as pee. Like I didn't understand that. How would it build up for the man? That's got to be straight pee from the man.
no.
It
No,
is?
no, because
Wow.
So you're telling me
no.
a man's
Because you got a lot of those fluids,
Yeah.
and stuff
But
like
yes,
is the
because-
you have that
because-
PSA fluid in there.
Because
Gotcha.
what's being stimulated is no longer down at the balls. It's have you ever you know, like where the taint area is? Have you ever? I did.
She gonna need-
yeah,
she gonna
but
need
that's
that.
all you stimulate. You just get up there, you just
Oh, yeah.
gobble only
Men
on
love
the
the
gooch.
gooch,
When they
whatever they
come,
say.
it's not regular cum. It's like female ejaculation. It's just this
Okay.
clear like water fluid.
Some have
It's
more
not
I
the
think
same.
it's that prostate. They say prostate antigen, the PSA fluid.
exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, his, hers, and ours has just reached a whole new level.
Oh my goodness. Sex education.
But do you guys
Sex
want to hear something
education.
really fucked up about sounding? So a few episodes ago, I do a fetish of the week. So I did for Nicolophilia. It's a fetish based on insects. There was a man who basically was fornocophilia.
Oh my God.
That's how you say it. Fornocophilia.
Based on incest?
No,
Insects.
insects like
Bugs.
bugs. So it was interesting. I respect everybody's kinks fetish as long as it doesn't involve children, non-consenting adults, animals. But this is kind of borderline a little weird. So the one guy was basically sounding himself with earthworms. And
Oh my God, I heard about that guy.
it was.
Oh my
it
God,
was
I heard about him.
Oh,
Yeah.
with the earthworm. Oh, geez.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and it was like I was creeped out, and I was like watching. I was like, what the fuck? Like I'm like, well, how do you convince the earthworm to get in there? Then I was like, well, how do you convince the earthworm to come back out? But he said it felt fucking amazing. And I
Did you
was
hear
like,
about the guy with the fishing line, bitch? He just kept. And he had a whole fucking spool of fishing line in his shit.
But you guys, we're in Florida, so you trust me.
Florida, man.
Yeah.
Florida man.
Like, crap.
Y'all know what, like Charlamagne the guy say, the weirdest people live in the
Florida,
Bronx
man.
and all of Florida. All of Florida.
Hey, look here, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Y'all done left me. I ain't with that there.
Yeah,
I'm with
yeah.
everything. I try some other shit, but no, I ain't.
Go ahead. We
I
can
ain't
mic
signed
you
it.
up. Take out the mic. Go ahead.
If you watch the interview, what's the interview with Angela Yee, her podcast?
It's called Lip Service
The one with your boy was on it.
with Mano.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he was saying his little slave fantasy.
Yeah, how he
whatever.
like do a slave fantasy
okay.
with white women.
So, what's the opinion
like
about
black
race
like to
people.
be a
play?
runaway
So like the
slave.
Race
yeah.
play.
This is crazy. So I'm planning to do an episode
On
to
race play.
interview a black bull, and I found somebody. It's tricky.
Oh, and by the way, y'all don't know. We call, for whatever reason, we call bulls.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's usually a lot of them are single
It's,
men.
no, it's
single
it's
men.
Just single
Black,
Single male.
so
No,
yeah,
but-
they're
but-
black bulls
but-
with the queens of
Queen,
spades.
yeah.
yeah. Quit it. Y'all, you know what the queen of spades?
Yeah.
Hold up. What you doing? What are you talking about, Reggie? You ain't.
Listen, it's hard, and that's why I want to. That's why, like, I brought it up on my Instagram because I'm like heavily Instagram based. So I brought it up on Instagram. I want to get opinions, but I was like, you know what? I don't want to judge too hard. I personally am not into racial fetishization, but at the same time, I know who people are with me because I'm submissive. So some of my friends, when I talk about the stuff that I'm doing or like into, they'll be like,
What level of submissive though? Like super or just like?
I switch, but I like being a
Okay,
slave.
I was
what I
about to
meant.
say you strike me as a switch.
But I'm a softer dom. Like that's why like puppy play is like
Um,
appealing to me and
not
things
a
like
soft
that.
dog at all.
I can be bratty.
Okay.
But
I'm definitely.
so it's kind of hard because I'm like I know how it feels to be judged about that stuff. Like my friends like, dang, you want a DV case? And I'm like, no.
I don't
Make
necessarily
me.
like say. I per se, I won't say I judge people on that, but I just like there are certain things that I'm just that's my limits, you know.
But
past
yeah,
my
and that's
limits.
like I
And
respect
wanna-
them. I'm
yeah.
like it's hard to like for me like you're gonna hold fucking tattoos to identify with this. I mean, and
Yeah.
it gets a little
No, that's weird. And if you don't know, the Queen of Spades, they have their own tattoo that they have with white women, and they'll have the spade thing on it, and they'll have black owned
yeah
on it,
But
but
you
they're
know,
married to married to white men.
Yeah, but that's but let's be real. Let's keep it 100.
Oh, don't start about
White women are fascinated by the size of black men.
No, that
Like,
is
they
Oh my
love
God!
that.
No.
Can I please tell a story? Oh God, please.
Before you do,
Go
wait,
ahead.
before you do, hold on one second.
Oh my God.
My girlfriend's ex-husband is white,
Mm-hmm.
so she told me about the fantasies that he's had.
Oh wow.
And we've had these conversations this time. Yeah. And it's some white male fantasy of seeing their wives or girlfriends, mostly
seen
white,
this.
for whatever reason, having sex with a black
men.
bull.
I've seen this a lot.
And it's to me, it's a white thing. It's a cultural thing. I'm sure some black guys do it, but I mean, overall,
But you and
I mean, I
most
can't
black
lie. I've
men-
always wanted to cook a white man. And I've gotten close.
but I'm saying I think
No,
I
cook
think it's a
one.
cultural thing only because I'm sure there's a few black men here and there,
We're talking
but
about cook one.
white men seem to have some European kink of their fascination with the Michael Jordans and the athletes, and I wish I was like that. I'm sure my wife likes it. Well, she might not even be into it, but I'm sure she likes it. So, but she'll please him by having sex with a black man to help her husband get off.
Yeah.
And that to me is the weirdest thing in the world. But I've been with some girls before where they told me like they'll do the whole race play thing, and they told me like, hey, look, just for the record.
Yeah, nah.
No. They were like, just for the record,
I
Reg.
cannot be Aunt Jemima with you, baby.
No,
Like,
no,
I
no.
can't even get that. You know, oh, I want the black. Like, no,
So-
we is not being Aunt Jemima.
No.
It gotta be. It has it for me, especially if I've never been like so overly attracted to a white guy or whatever the case may be, and not for any reason. Like, not that it's a problem.
I am.
No, but it's not. It's not an issue. It's just that I've that's never been my attraction or whatever the
Yeah.
case may be.
And
But
that's
there are
okay.
some like when I told Reg when he came out, I was like, "What is that white dude that
Yeah.
be on them skates?" Like I find him sexy, but it's just certain things. Like but I've never like if he got with me, and let's say somebody if I got with somebody and he was like, "Oh yeah, I love black women." I'm gonna have a problem with him because my thing is I want you to appreciate black women or whatever, but don't be doing it because you a white dude and you want to see your stuff on a black woman. Like
Yeah, you
that's
just
not
wanna
my
see some
like. Let's
chocolate.
not do this.
Okay, so all right. I interracially date heavily, and I touch it. Yes, yes.
Sounding.
So
I'm telling you, yeah.
Oh no, that guy. First of all, fuck that guy. Anyways, yeah, he's very good.
Yeah.
Okay, so the
'Cause
level
brothers
of
barely let you do
weirdness
it.
that I like to take myself to, I've yet to meet a black guy or a man of color that's willing
To
to
do that, yeah.
go that far. 'Cause first of all, they're like, you got one more time to ask me that.
But that comes with the love, like I was saying, how we and that's a cultural thing I want to say because
It is.
black men are just so like super protective stuff. Certain stuff look gay, like it's that's what they call it. When you're growing up, and that teaches your guys not to even try or experience.
There are
different
some,
things.
but you gotta like get
Yeah.
close to them to get them to open
Yeah.
up. And it's not even just sounding like anything like kink based and
Anything exactly.
kink-based.
Anything kink based.
Like that's why it makes it hard to find a black dom. Like there are some out there, but then some of them just be.
But a lot of that is, do they understand what that process is?
So
means,
wait.
You know what I'm
There's
saying?
something touching base on the white women, like a lot of white women. What y'all got to
Yeah.
guys about black
Being a
penises.
Yeah, the race
whatever.
play.
I was a house mom in dick. Hot. Anyways,
White guys say cock.
so I was. Yeah, you
Yeah,
like
see
this
that
cock.
right there would throw me. I'd be like, man, this is why this ain't gonna work. Yeah. I wait. Look,
I was
I'm
gonna
not
say,
gonna be
this
good
is-
at it.
No,
I was gonna
my
say
guy
like
says
I ain't
dick,
heard
but,
cock in a minute. Like
Actually, I tell him he's the blackest white guy I've ever met.
Yeah,
so.
so it don't count.
So you got you
It
an
don't count.
Eminem, huh?
It don't count. It don't really count.
He's an
I
Eminem.
have me a Dungeons and Dragons Eminem. Yes, that's what I have.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Balake.
A balake.
Hey,
Yeah, a balake.
So, anyways, I was a house mom
It's
in
Blake.
Jacksonville.
Just sorry.
I was a house mom in Jacksonville when my son was a baby.
Girl, you could have been no house mom in my. Sorry, that what?
No, I was
Huh? Go ahead, house mom.
I was a house mom to a few clubs. It was
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
paint?
so we would stop. We would go. I would go in, and this one night in particular, I'm not gonna say the club, but we're all back there. I've got all my outfits going, and they're like, oh, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, my kids are mixed, and they're like, what? I was like, yeah, their dad's white, and they're like, huh? And it's like a bunch of white girls. So I show them. They're like, "Oh, fuck that! I can't deal with no bubblegum dick." And they just,
Oh my
the
god.
whole dressing room of
Oh my
white
God.
girls
He called
just
it bubble
ganged
gum.
up on me. How could you? Because white guys, they listen. I heard all kinds of it's called. But I've never been with a white guy. I've never been with the white guy with the pink dick.
See,
So
and that's
this was
probably
new
the
to
part
me.
that kind of throw me off.
This
Because
is-
that's
but
what.
this
That's
is
why I
new to
probably
me.
ain't been like, okay, yeah, I really want to try.
But no,
I've
Pink
never.
coming, pink going into pink. That's
the fucked up part about it is after this happened, right? I felt like, oh my God, all these white women are racist against white men. But then I went home and, you know, we're passing by, you know, this white guy is just fucking standing there and he's like, it looks like he has on this fucking white shirt, like this long shirt, and it's like he's got on short shorts. And you're like, you know, sir, are you okay? He's just kind of like fucking standing there, you know, minding his business. And then you notice his dick, he's got no shorts on. And he like just starts tugging on his fucking dick. He just reaches up.
Wow.
And it's literally like this fucking color. Like, and I'm like, oh my
Yeah,
God, bubblegum dicks are real. And I'm like, what are the fucking odds of that?
I've never gotten into a place where I could be that close to the bubble gum.
I was like, I guess bubblegum dicks are
bubblegum
real, but
bubble-
dude,
real
like it was a
brown.
whole for a good 10 minutes. All these white women just going off on white guys and their fucking dicks. And fuck that. And I'm like, I just like reasonably sized dicks, bro. Like, I mean, I don't care what color it is, but
What?
damn, dude.
It's like reasonably sized.
Reasonably sized dicks.
So we had that conversation one time before about like
Yeah,
does
reasonable
size
size.
matter? And for me, like I've had this conversation, and I was like, yeah, it does. I don't want nobody who's like this 12-inch like that.
Fuck
Doesn't. I'm not
that.
fascinated by that. That
No.
doesn't wow me. That doesn't get my mind.
No.
Yeah. Well, first no. Well, you got that 12 over there, bro?
I went into the back
Church
room.
Sinatra, you got that 12? These
No,
ladies-
I
these
done
ladies
seen the
only got
videos.
12s?
I watch movies. I always tell,
Okay.
hey, listen,
Tango, right?
my no, my number one slogan is if you gonna get pleased, you come here.
Okay.
But if you come looking for movie dick,
That's not it. Okay.
you're not.
I got
You come to the wrong place.
It's different movie
Yeah,
dick.
yeah, it's-
So,
that's
Sarah,
movie
why
dick.
you look like that when I said I don't want the 12s? Ah,
Oh, so she want-
Sarah said she like them big.
The size doesn't matter.
Now, all
Okay.
that ain't
You
going
just
in
have a
there.
preference.
Ginger.
No, she said.
I like a
If you-
good 7
But
inches.
if they know what they're doing.
If they know, yeah, because
Because
some big dick
yeah.
is not good in bed.
Right, because I had a homegirl who was messing with a friend of mine. I'm not going to say his name. But anyways, they were messing around. And she was like, I'm going to need him to know that just because he got a big one don't mean that it feel good how he doing it.
Exactly.
So I had to go back and relay the message
I like
to
to
the
breathe while I'm
to the
fucking,
homeboy and was
personally.
like, you know, ladies like their
like to
insides.
breathe.
I'm gonna need you to understand that you are
I
while
got
you
more
have
stamina that
you're
way.
blessed. You need to take your time.
So let me
And
ask you
she
this:
was
in
older
your
than him.
experiences with the larger sizes, does that mean a man, because he feels he is well endowed, that he might be overcompensating in some other areas, meaning that the head might not be good?
No, because I'll say recently I had a partner who was well endowed, and they had good hair, and they had
Look,
good
y'all
dick.
ain't see Tyler.
But-
Look, Siren do this hand like this. He was well endowed
Yeah.
with that hair.
He was
bow, bow,
it was-
bow.
It was, but I have had some partners in the past who like were just terrible. Like
No,
head
she
was
got
terrible,
it.
and they had no stroke. That's why I said to me,
Yeah,
size doesn't really
that's
matter.
tough.
It's the can you
wanna
swim
take
in the
a shower.
ocean?
If it's wait a
take a
minute,
shower
size does
afterwards.
because if you under 6, like
Okay,
you
no,
really
now we talking
like,
about
that's
micro
a baby.
penises, yeah.
Not if it's curved.
I
If
can't-
it's curved.
I don't care if it's
If it's
curved or
under
not.
6
If it's
and it's curved, bro, he starts getting it. The fucking
girl,
juice
that's
spot.
you might as look. I have a toy that do that. Like that, we can't do that.
Hook me like a
I had a
fist.
question.
Go ahead. What's your
Yeah.
question, Rob? I mean, Reggie.
Rod.
Rob.
Well,
That's Rob down there. Reg, my bad.
hey, Aaron.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Ron.
Okay, so do you think that the same way a girl that's real pretty, gorgeous, is sometimes really a bad lay, the same way you got to do with a big, he think that's all he needs and just,
Sure.
But
I
the
can see
older I
that.
get, I have to remember communication is key. Sometimes you have to tell people in that moment, like, "Hey, can we try this? Can we try that?" You ain't gonna be all right. Me like this dick trash. I'm about to go
no,
home.
what I'm saying is from your experience.
Oh, you so nice.
Sometimes you gotta tell him that though.
But it depends
Yeah.
on. But this is my thing is like, at what age? Why are you trying to coach a 36-year-old man into how
But
to know
some,
what
but some of them are not open to it either. Like
Okay.
those guys, like some guys who got big. Oh, I'm swung, I'm hung. Like
Yeah.
they ain't trying to take no
Yeah.
advice in those ones because I've had
because
some
they're
like.
used to dealing with trash
Let's
pussy.
see. Yeah, so they think
Oh, I
yeah.
love how you
This
just
is
finished
quality.
saying
Yeah,
this.
No, that's a good point. So they're used to mess with some chicks that they can easily get over with. Then they get someone that's actually on their quote unquote level, and they're like, "No, dude, that ain't. I don't know what you was messing with before, but this ain't."
But
ain't
I
doing
mean, that's just to a comfort level. Like she said, it goes to communication. As
Thank
far as
you.
like how you're able to talk
I'm
to that
talking how
person.
you
What
had to
was-
relate a message for
What was
somebody
the
else.
couple who just
Because
went
he was my
viral about
homeboy,
the
and
the
they
wife was
met
faking the
me,
orgasm?
so I just had to slide that to him and tell
Yes,
him.
thank you, DJ Envy. That's
He
a
my
perfect
boy. He like a
example.
brother. I had to tell him.
Will you put
And the
that-
person that he was messing with, she was older than him. She was my friend too, so I had to make sure I had to put them together.
Were you gonna bring that up in the culture conversation?
Why?
DJ Envy?
Oh, by his wife and the orgasm. Yeah, we'll talk
I
about
think
that.
people took that totally out of context.
I think it was taken
They took
totally
that
out of
totally out.
context. But anywho,
Anyway, culture.
So we're gonna get into the culture, but before we do that, we're gonna end this segment with Ask Alfie. And the first segment of questions that he has.
Ask Alfie
Excuse me, I didn't say Ask Alfie. Alfie asked. So
Yeah.
Alfie's got a group of questions that he's gonna ask, and
Talk to him,
we're gonna get real with him.
Serge, you stupid. I just want you to know.
Alfie
That's
asks.
the intro.
Alfie asks. Ladies and
I'm gonna
gentlemen,
let the host. Well, you know what? We're gonna let the guest select this. So I have 3 categories. Have you ever? I just leave myself out. Sorry. So have you ever dirty scenarios, or never have I ever?
Dirty scenarios, they said.
Scenarios it is.
Dirty scenario.
Right under Alex. All right. So first question for the table. I need to zoom in because I can't see the shit.
Dirty.
Would you rather A, have sex with a coworker, B, have sex with a stranger, or C, have sex with a friend?
Go ahead. I'm gonna let the guests go first.
I'm gonna say C.
See, so have sex with a friend.
I say coworker.
Go ahead. And what would you say,
I
Ginger?
say coworker.
With a coworker.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Solomon?
Funny how you asked me before you
Hey.
Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I don't care. Why y'all act like that? First off, me and Solomon.
But that hop from there, like Solomon.
No, it went like this. Yeah. Go ahead. Solomon, go ahead.
I'm gonna say a friend.
Okay. Yeah, because that's just these. I'm just saying. Me, I would probably say, honestly, a friend as well. Yeah. I don't want it to be a close friend. It's just a friend.
That's why I say coworker.
A friend.
That's
Yeah.
why I say
It could be a
coworker.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about my coworkers in my mind. Like, yeah. Oh, ain't nobody out there that I want to. Yeah, no. Go ahead.
being that I've done it all,
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, church.
nah, it'll be actually a stranger. I think that might be kind of interesting.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
All right.
One of them females that dropped the big check in the
We ain't
church
gonna pass
office.
the mic.
Sister
Look,
Lucille.
hey, let's ask Reg. I ain't want to pass the mic to Reg because I ain't want to get a check. You want to pass? Oh, okay. You gonna answer this? Okay. We look here. Yeah, this is our show. This is just conversation. This ain't what's
The
happening.
opinions expressed on this program.
Right. Are not those. Right.
Do not reflect.
Back in my day,
You would have preferred a friend, a
90
stranger, or a coworker?
90s to early 2000s, way back
Coworkers.
around. Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah, 'cause
100%.
you was in a call center.
Yeah, I was in the call
You
center.
was gonna get some
Call
calls
center.
in
I
the
was in the call
boom.
center.
You was gonna get some
And-
calls in the pom pom.
and- And I got the whole scenario for you. This is how it usually works.
Look, that's my nice word. No.
Wait,
Look.
you're in the call center. I got the whole scenario for you. This is how it
ahead.
usually works. You probably agree with me.
Church women.
Work all the time. Y'all become cool. Work all the time. Work all the time.
So you gonna
Then-
get work, babe?
Then
That what
no,
we
it's
doing?
not work, babe. Then what happens is
Work husband.
that one
That's
Friday
what-
happy
that's
hour,
what I'm saying.
and all of a sudden, the group starts getting smaller and smaller. Y'all still there. All of a sudden, something pops off. Both y'all old enough to know, like, okay, that whatever happened. We ain't gonna talk about it. Boom, that's it.
But
And on top of that, they keep their shit clean, man.
Yeah,
do you?
Yeah.
But do you?
Yeah.
'Cause you only see them at work.
but again, that was back when.
Wow.
This is back when
Okay.
Ja Rule was on the charts.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
That's
on
how
that
far
note,
back
we
this
need
was.
to- we need-
For the record,
Look.
You good? Are we good now?
this one, Get Rich or Die Trying, was on the
Oh
charts.
wow.
Right? Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
Surge.
9/11.
Serge,
Surge.
how about you?
Wait.
Huh?
Surge, you got an answer?
Work, look, coworker, pum pum. Now you got a lot of coworkers. You got
I
employees,
guarantee
staff.
you did.
You
I
got
guarantee you
coworker,
did.
stranger, or friend.
I mean,
With Surge, it could have been a stranger because he was working at Walmart.
Stranger was the best out of all of them. To be honest.
Why? Because it wasn't no expectations?
Cause nah, they was just like treat you like a stranger, so they just gonna do whatever they want.
Oh, they gonna dog it. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
But did that have anything to do with you giving the fellatio?
Nah.
Oh,
No, it was just one of
It
those.
is
I
what
guess
it
it's
is.
one of those.
I don't
You
know.
do what you
I'm-
do, and you don't
Look.
gotta worry about. Oh, I gotta see this person again.
Yeah, I don't know if
You
the
know what I mean?
stranger getting my good stuff. Like, I don't know. I give you my best work. You make it look.
But that was, of course, when that was, of course, when Ja Rule was still on the charts. You know what I'm saying?
All right, question number 2.
Damn, that was number 1.
Yeah, there's only one. Question number 2. Would you rather A, have sex once a week, B, have sex every day, or C, have sex once a month?
What?
How about 2-3 times a day?
Oh, Ginger got too much time on her hand. I'm talking about from a WordPress like person working like on a 9 to 5 kind of thing. Like maybe like I gotta have a couple of times a week. Not it ain't all at the same day. I don't got that kind of time on my hand.
Wait, what about?
I mean, when I was in toxic situations, sex every day was lit.
Yeah. I mean it be look. I mean it would be great to have it every day, but keep it a buck. Like life be happening.
Plus, I'm gonna say that before work, sex be killing me because I ready to call the
You
fuck
going
off.
tired, right?
I be walking in there late with some coffee, like I was at Dunkin' Donuts. No, I had something in my guts.
Yeah.
Like,
Church.
yep.
Okay, my turn.
Before you go to praise and worship.
Oh, hey, right before service, baby. You want me to bless you? But no.
Once a week, once a day, once a week, every day, or once a month.
Man, you know once a week,
We're
man,
into life right now.
cause a lot of time, like I'm the Scorpio, so it's like a lot of girls they just don't want to play all the time. I still want to play.
Oh wow.
I still want
Okay.
to play. So we could do that thing 3, 4, 5 times a week. if we want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ginger, you the only one can do it 3-4 times a day, honey.
I'm
We
a Cancer,
is
so I
not.
I said 2 to 3 times
You said
a day.
that's a lie.
But okay.
What are the duration of these sessions?
You ain't 40 yet.
I'm
Dude,
37.
but I'm like on the work
Yeah, you
day.
ain't 40.
And
Yeah.
I only date dudes 10 years older than me or older.
Okay.
So I don't know. Listen,
You out, Alfie.
listen. I feel like
Say that again.
Right.
what do you mean by chemically? You mean like Viagra?
Absolutely.
Some
Yes.
popping.
No.
Honey.
Right.
No, listen. No.
You know about the honey?
You guys,
Okay.
you guys can look at me like I have a problem, but
No,
listen,
we're not.
no. Yeah, I'm not saying you must, but you can look at me that way. But you cannot assume that the guys that I deal with are chemically enhanced because I get told too many times, "Woman, you're trying to kill me."
Yeah.
Okay. So you having it?
No, they do not take Viagra.
It's
It's not stamina.
It's a high
just,
sex
listen,
drive.
I just so happen to live a lifestyle to where we don't do 9 to 5s.
Right.
I make my own schedules. They make their own schedules. So you know, like that and like so the guy I'm with, he owns his own company. So he has people working for him. So he does not put in like a lot of hours physically working. So I wake up in the morning and I toot my ass out. I'm gonna get some dick. We get in the shower and I crawl across the bed like, oh my God, where's my underwear? And I spread my butt cheeks open. I'm gonna get some dick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I crawl into the kitchen, if it's
Yeah.
not pills, it's not. Listen, you can think what you want to, but it's not pills.
Okay.
I would know.
Yeah,
I
no,
would
I
know.
just think like no, realistic. Like I know people like it be sounding so dope.
I can't deal with a
applaud you when
dude
you can do
without
it.
a high libido. Okay.
Okay.
I have an extremely high libido.
I mean, that's why I said when I was in my little talk situation, I was having sex
little
every day.
toxic.
But
Your little what kind of situation?
Now I will say now that you
what
know.
you call it, sir?
oh, my toxic situation.
What do you
I'm
mean by
sorry,
toxic
Miss-
situation?
Sorry.
But the sex was lit. I'm about to say that was the best part of it. But we was having sex. Like I used to be like, oh, I can't have sex every day. Like once a week is good for me. Nope, got in that relationship every fucking day. We was having sex. It was
Okay. So me and this guy, we had a toxic.
on the bad days.
It was
Yeah.
more
That
sex on
probably
the bad
was
days.
better. It was
But
more
then like
sex
once
on
they
the
got
bad.
like really bad, because I dated a narcissist, so it was like they were fun for a while. Then they
Oh,
got
so
really shitty.
were you a masterpiece?
Huh?
Were you a masterpiece?
No, a narcissist. Oh my
No,
god.
she
No,
said
I
he
was
said he. Never mind.
That was an inside joke.
It's inside joke.
So wait though. There's been
Yeah.
days where me and this guy will party and we'll like go out to
How
the
been-
strip
how long y'all
club.
been together?
And 5 years.
Okay.
5 years on and
And y'all
off. But listen though, that 2-3 times a day is nothing compared to the amount of times that we have had sex in a day. We're both nymphos. That
Okay.
his record for just him nutting is 16 times, man. 16 times. 16 times. 16. You come 16 times in a 24-hour period?
No. Girl, please. No.
What is it?
Tell
'Cause
me
I
why
think
you
you can
looking
find
like
online.
this?
Make it come up to like
Like
18,
that
20
ain't-
pounds a
I was
day.
off for the day.
But
you like,
Ask a question at some point today.
I'm gonna say,
I ain't never
what was
tried
it,
that.
3 to 5 times a week or something like that?
One to what?
Originally it's once a week, every day, and once a month. But
I ain't gonna lie. Now. That's if you get.
I mean, I could go for once a day. That's not a problem at all.
Raj, you want to answer?
What's the question?
That's low T.
We just heard his answer.
Oh no, no.
Medium T.
No, I'm asking the question. Me personally, my libido's not that high at my age. It's once a month. It's cool for me.
Oh,
Sir,
whoa.
No, I'll watch women and they're all sexy and all that, whatever. It's all cool. It just I don't have it like I was.
I don't. So I like it's not once a month because I like Solomon will tell you he be so annoyed with me
No,
because
but I'd be happy
if he get up and I see it I be like, oh, okay, I see you, buddy. Like, what's up? Like, so I love the views. I love the views.
No, but what I'm saying
But I
is
can't, like,
what I would be happy with. No, of course.
Yeah, I
it's your
got you.
partner. I'm saying what I would be happy with. Dude,
So healthy to you is would be once a month.
I think I got a problem.
Healthy would be once a month.
dude,
I'll be
hold on,
biting a
hold on.
motherfucker. I said I want some
I
dick.
was single for a long time, and I went almost 2 years. With no sex.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I think in that time period, I've got
You just haven't been
mindset.
mindset
Listen,
of it. Okay.
I mean, real talk. I filed for a divorce because I was having sex once a month.
We can do it at listen, you go to lunch. Come
Seriously.
back. I'll be
I
under
know
your
it's
desk
me.
waiting.
I know I'm weird, but I'm just.
Yeah.
I had to file for a divorce because of that.
Question.
Because of what?
What was the question?
Because I was on that.
How frequently would you, if you
Once
could?
a week.
I say
She
once a
only
week.
wanted to.
Because
about to
you
say.
want to give it time to where you want it,
Yeah.
as opposed to like
And that's
It's
I
like
can
a
get
thing.
that.
That's why you got to get imaginative. You got to get weird with it.
But not even that, like for real, like it just life be happening, and to be able to do it like every
Plus,
single
my
day
knees
is,
ain't what they
is
used
like,
to be.
like it
So,
would be
now
ideal.
I gotta
but you
put this
just-
out
Is
here.
that
real
on a
life be
masturbate a
happening.
weird amount?
So I'm gonna ask you this then, where you say, you get in the shower,
Ouch.
you gonna get some dick. You crawl
Fuck
across the
yeah.
bed, you gonna get some.
Hell yeah.
So at what point in time do you become the initiator?
Never.
Hold
She
on.
probably the
That is-
initiator all the
that's
time.
the initiation.
Oh, so you just crawling off to entice him?
Listen, okay, so I'm also a nudist. Okay,
Okay.
like I'm like,
so you
okay,
better
if I'm
make
gonna
it.
go make dinner, I got music playing. Even if there's no music playing, I'm in the kitchen making steak and my butt cheeks is jiggling. I'll be 8 months pregnant. I'm still clapping this ass. Okay?
Oh, so you like one of them?
Yes,
Oh, you want?
yes.
She
You
just
want
told
some
you she
eggs?
a
When
no.
I, listen, 8 months.
You want some eggs, baby boy?
That's my thing.
Listen, no. When I was 8 months pregnant with my second child, I get up to go to the bathroom. I look over at my husband. I was like, "Yo, I gotta go
What?
pee." When
Can
I
I
get
ask you-
back, I need that dick up and
What-
popping.
what's-
And
can
I
I
go
ask-
back and he come
you
back.
the
He be
girl
like,
that
"I
made
feel
that
like
thing.
a
How
piece
come
of
when that
meat.
come on,
I
they
don't give
don't
a
say
fuck."
dick?
Yeah.
Say that.
Every time I walk in here, yeah, ain't no dick in here. This I hate it here.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's too much pressure.
Yes.
that's a lot.
Yes.
Wait, can I ask you how much did your kids weigh?
My kids,
Birth weights.
when they were birth, when they
Yeah.
were, so my son weighed 6 pounds and
Okay.
2 ounces.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter weighed 6 pounds.
We'll ask that on the next one after we go to this break.
We'll
But go
ask that
ahead.
one on the next break.
Go ahead. No. Go ahead.
So that's it.
Yeah,
No, I
but
got
go ahead.
more.
No, I'm saying
What
like,
was
what
it?
was your weight? So your kid's 6 pounds
and my daughter was like 6 pounds 9 ounces.
Oh, you had some little baby. See,
Yeah, they
yeah.
were
So
tiny.
Solomon could never because we walking around here big and pregnant, like babies premature, like 34 at 34 weeks.
I had
You
both mine at 37.
popping out at 7'16", so you're almost 8 pounds. My first kid was already 8'20",
And-
like
oh,
8'1", 8'2".
oh,
Yeah, so like
oh,
I have.
wow.
So
You
to
got
be
no
walking
room.
around talking about something,
No
let's
room.
get this.
No.
It was like, boy, if you don't get out my face, kind of
No,
move.
I
Them
could
babies
kick a
was
motherfucker in the
big.
face at 8 months pregnant.
That's
Yeah.
it. Let's just turn to the side.
He look, it
I
wasn't no
handle the
turn to
rest.
the side. You would probably gave my baby a whole headache. I was having like 3 months
You like,
old
heck
size
no.
babies. Them babies was big.
Yeah,
You can't do that.
8 pounds.
Hey, but like I told y'all, episode 42 was gonna be lit. This has been a great
Yes,
segment.
first
one.
segment.
We're gonna go to this break. We'll be right back. This is his, hers, and ours.
Shannon Royal Davis with.
Solomon Davis. We'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
ice. QB, throw the booty like a groupie for more ice. Armor truck heist, get the bonus like the Boucher. In love with you since the days that you say. Now I watch you play Columbo, Picasso. Tricks inside Colossus, turn your castles to brothels. Who you loving, who you wanna be hugging? Dipping on your Ninja Honda with Tanisha and Rhonda. Wow, you work nobody to Jane Fonda. Physical fitness, Mary Blige be my witness. Under pressure, I lie for you, die for you. Ruger by the thigh for you, right hand high for you. Because of you, I'm inheriting trillions, burying billions, Bentley Coops millions. Playing just Samaritan in the Sheridan. Crack the Don P's and rim beats, you better have it. Who's gonna love me like I do, huh? Who gonna treat you like I do, huh? Mary Blige, Lil' Kim, that's right, Mary J.
I can love you. I can love you. I can love you better than she can. I can love you. I can love you. I can love you better than she can. I can love you. I can love you. I can love you. I can love you better than she can. I can love you. I can love you. I can love you. I can love you better than she can. It's gonna make you feel nobody. Who's gonna make you feel the way I do? I can love you. I can love you better than
We are back with segment 2 of this week's episode of His, Hers, and Ours, a real-life couple holding real-life conversation with real-life friends. I am your co-host, Solomon Davis, along with...
Shannon Royal Davis.
Joined by the Surgeon General behind the ones and twos.
Yo!
The big boy Presidente of the Church Sinatra, Rob Thomas.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Alfie Santana. Ginger Snaps, and Miss Siren.
And also the team captain of
Team Solomon. Reginald Graves.
Medium T. He lukewarm.
Or space!
We'll bring that out of retirement sometime soon.
Someday. All right.
So check it out. We'll be talking about the culture and what have you, and a lot of things that we talk about. Some of the things we talk about are television shows. Anybody catch the season finale of Snowfall?
Yes!
Man, that was dope.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dope ending, setting it up for next season.
It's gonna be
Yes, it was quite excellent. I mean, that previous episode to it was crazy. With the wedding part and the whole LSD, everybody all high and shit. And then you go to this episode and it's like, okay, we're about to end the season the right way.
Yeah, but we can't give out too many clues because
Yeah, no, but for real, it's a really good way that they ended it. Hey, man.
I'll hook you up with an app where you can see all of them.
I download my episodes.
I'll
Fire
make them
Stick.
permanent.
So while we're on the culture, because Simon just stole that, I had you play Mary J. Blige because this is the 25th year of Share My World, that album that dropped, and it had the songs Share My World, I Can Love You, Not Gonna Cry, Everything, Love Is All We Need, 7 Days, and Missing You, like some of those hits that came off
So
that
basically
song.
Mary's best album.
Pretty much to me, I think so. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's probably by far my favorite.
You think that's
but yeah, it's
you think that's
25
the best
years.
one?
That one, yeah. If I go song by song, like you can play it
She has
like
some hits
continuously.
on it.
She
She
did.
has
She had her most hits came off of that. Because even with I Can Love You with Lil Kim on there, that was I think that was some of Puffy Num or Bad Boys production going on right there. So that was one of the best things that happened on that one.
That was a Puff Daddy joint.
Yeah. So she did her thing. That's
I don't
25
think
years
that was
though.
Puff
That's
Daddy.
crazy.
25 years is pretty good though.
Yeah, for that
But
particular
we,
album.
need, we always need Mary to be in problem
You do.
and have problems. There's no comparison. 411 is probably like
That's a classic because that's the first.
She can never do anything like that.
But this was the next best.
But that was.
Yeah, it's the next
And the
best.
newest one now is that way too.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
She got some good songs on the new one. But
I
it
haven't
ain't- it ain't
haven't
no-
listened to it yet, so
Those
we'll have
two
to check it out. So, as a follow up to our previous conversation about Jerry Jones and that outside kid, that 25-year-old, did y'all see that she's dropping her lawsuit? But
You
she
know-
she still wants the paternity test.
You know why?
of course.
You
She
know
still
why?
wants that paternity test.
You know why?
Yeah,
He has
why?
a daughter. Supposedly he has
You,
a daughter.
he shut her up. You know he done paid her.
Yeah.
Jerry paid her under the table.
She got a lot of money.
She got some money in, but she still wants him to do that paternity
Acknowledge
test.
me.
Yeah, that's what it is.
She wanted the Roman Reigns. Acknowledge me.
Yeah. Yeah, so she wants him to still do the paternity test. She's 25 years old, so I think Jerry and them lawyers paying that girl because for her to want to drop it, like have to go. I don't know. It still worked. It still. Yeah, Jerry's still shooting shots.
Jerry ain't had no little teeth.
You don't think they call it Jerry World for no reason?
Hey, I look. All I know.
You want to come up here to my office?
Lord.
How about these cowboy? I want to show you something real. Come over here. And let me show you how big Jerry is. You think this stadium big? You need to see this.
I doubt it, because that's why he's throwing out that money. Jerry, like he got baby, he got baby things.
Jerry hitting old girl from
Jerry,
the back
he
with
might
the
have a
12.
little one with the. He might have a little
Jerry
with
got
the hook.
the long white 12, pink.
He probably got the
12,
5 with the hook,
hanging all
like
out
Bridget
of.
say she like.
No, Jerry
He got the
used
5 with the
Viagra.
hook.
Jerry hitting on the conference
Yeah,
desk.
that's one of his companies.
So also in the culture,
My-
speaking of kids and grandkids, at 35 years old, Solange just became a grandmother.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Wait, that
Her
was- I
son
thought
had
that
a
was
baby.
fake.
I think that's fake. Jules got a baby.
Jules has a baby at 17 years old.
Stop playing.
I
Oh,
thought
he
it was-
following in his mama footsteps, but I ain't mad at him.
I had thought when I had
No.
first seen it on
I thought
Twitter,
it
they
was
was like,
a
no,
joke.
it's fake. It's
I
not
thought it was a
true.
fake.
No, it was verified.
Really? Oh wow. Time
Come on,
out.
Beyonce, your auntie, man. You
Not
can get
even that.
anything you want.
Time out. Look at the fact that his mom had
Jay-Z,
him.
your uncle. You can get what you want.
Look, his mom had him young too, so you just kind of put that on. Not that she had him at 17. Let's give or
Rob,
take. But
hold
he
on.
was
Let's
young.
keep it real.
I'm
Keep it a
young
buck.
too.
Keep it a
Yes,
buck. 17 years old, walking down the halls of Chamberlain High School.
Absolutely.
Well, he don't go to no Chamberlain, honey.
on.
Let's
I was-
be
I was the
let's be
only
very
father.
clear.
Oh, listen.
I was the only father in that mother. Me. At Chamberlain? No, yeah, I'm saying.
All the
How
schools
Back when
are-
I- huh?
How hard was it for you at 17 to be like, hey, girl, let me on?
It went hard.
It wasn't that hard?
Look what y'all was
Was
going
it
to
hard?
school with.
How was you a father then if it didn't get hard?
Oh no, this shit got like dropped.
Oh,
It ain't
yeah,
like
y'all
that.
had that got the church had that. The look, you done stepped all the way out the church.
Hey, look, they go vote my ass out.
Back in 97.
Rob had that
Oh yeah,
stuff all the way out the
97.
church.
It was Saul. No man, I was a serial monogamist back then. But
Oh, okay.
everything I did was like under the radar, so nobody knew.
No, but you
What I
really
did.
had to
Yeah.
step your game up,
Yeah.
spit some game
Yeah.
here and there.
I don't know, like,
Yeah,
how,
soon as-
how
soon
was
as
y'all
people-
taking these
soon as-
condoms off? Or was y'all not even wearing them?
See,
That's
I'm
what
gonna tell
it
you,
was,
I
Ron,
went
'cause I need
over
to
there.
understand
I'll
this.
just tell you the story.
Go
I went
ahead.
over there real quick. I went over there. I had 10
That one
condoms in my pocket.
He fucked up
But
8
you
of them by
wanted
trying to
to-
put them on the wrong
Hold on.
way.
Hold on. When I
His
got
baby mama.
my baby mom pregnant, Dr. Kelly, when I got her pregnant, right?
Oh, she a doctor?
Yeah.
Oh, she upgraded way high. Oh,
Yeah,
she left
gotta-
people. Go ahead.
She
Go ahead, go ahead,
She
go
way,
ahead.
she way out of my
Wait,
league.
yeah.
So
Go ahead.
So I go over there. I got the call to come by. You know what I'm saying? And my cousin said, "Hey man, well since you're going over there, here you go." I said, "Okay, cool." I get over there.
Dropped you 10 of them things off.
It's 10 in my pocket.
Did they fall under the bed or something?
Hey, listen, I never went in my pocket. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Nah, it was looking so good, man. I just, you know what? I'm gonna just do it real quick and just put it in, and then I'm gonna put it on 17.
Go ahead.
What?
Oh, so y'all hit that. I'm gonna just put it in and put out real quick.
No, I was just start, just do a little kissing, you know what I'm saying? Go down there, lick a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Get it all started or whatever. But when I came, no, it wasn't a little bit. Okay. But when I came back up, you like the worst lawyer, man. Goddamn. Like, but when I came back up, I slid up in there and it was like, oh Lord, I don't think I can come up out of here.
3 seconds later, you a daddy.
3 seconds? Oh my God. And Ross said two. He put his hand up too.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. It wasn't long. It wasn't long. I ain't gonna sit up here and tell you I had to grow to be King Dingaling.
Oh,
you know
okay.
what I'm saying?
So what? So can I
That
ask?
son is how I met your mother.
Yeah, like I didn't understand. So,
My daughter. That's how I
so
met my
what's a reasonable time? Because I had a conversation with somebody earlier this week, and she was like, "Girl, man, he only
I
go
went
for
2
like
minutes.
15
It
minutes,
was on
and
like
then
5.
that be it." Is
That
I
time
was like, "Girl, I don't know where you get him from,
Number
but you
one,
be throwing back."
So female perspective, 3 females.
What's the length of time? Like, what's
For a
reasonable for a good
sexual
a sexual session?
Are we talking about?
We're not
straight
talking about
penetration?
quick. Yeah,
Straight
no,
pen-
not even not just
No,
straight penetration.
foreplay,
Foreplay,
everything.
everything. What's
I
a good-
think, and that's why I think people mostly fuck up though.
Okay, thank
Because they
you.
don't
Thank
give
you.
foreplay.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Well, so I think there's a spectrum.
Go ahead.
I think you got to read the room, and by read the room, read this room. Okay, if I just want some, if you do too much foreplay and I just want to get plummeled real quick, I'm gonna get aggravated. But if I want foreplay and you just trying to fucking just do some porn star shit real quick, I'm gonna get aggravated. You got to learn how.
So
to read
what's the length? Okay, let's say not that you're on some aggravation stuff, but you've been anticipating this and you want it. So what's a good length of time for a session?
Oh,
I'm not
30
saying like
minutes.
you going for like okay.
So if it's we're
Siren
talking
say about
about
30
it's
minutes.
please me time, like it's time to like we're
We
both of
trying to
us need
please
to
each
come.
other. Go
like
ahead.
I need to suck you off. You need to suck me off.
Okay.
We need to lick up the drip after and all that shit. I mean, at least 3-4 hours.
3 or 4 like
Yeah.
that's not a session. That's a
That's a
whole
night.
that's a whole episode.
Now,
like
don't get
we
me
just
wrong,
saying a
for me,
session.
it can
But
extend,
that's a
yeah.
session though for me.
So like what I mean by session, like every time you having sex is 3 or 4 hours?
No, but that's
Okay.
why. Okay,
So what I'm saying is like, for example, the first like an average
for
time frame.
somebody to come, like it's just, hey,
Yeah.
we got to go to work and shit, and I just want to my pussy to palpitate on your dick real quick while you like I'm squirting out your kids all day, while
that?
I'm sitting at my cubicle. I don't know, maybe 15 minutes.
That was a whole cream pie
job is this?
description.
Right.
15 minutes.
Right.
What call center is this?
While I'm sitting there like
This is the cream pie.
you didn't get it.
Cream pie.
Think about it for a second.
Hello, you have
for a
reached Cream
second.
Pie Call
You'll
Center.
get it.
Shannon, to answer your question.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out if I was.
15 minutes.
My answer was once a month.
Yeah.
My once a month is like all day.
Oh, that's an all
Yeah, it's
day.
like all day. That's my once a month.
This is at the hotel.
Yeah. No, it's several.
They can hear this.
I get what you
bad.
say, but it's several. It's several. But it's one day of like
Yeah.
buck wildness for that one day. Then I'm good. I watch some TV, some Buccaneer highlights. I'm good for the next 4 weeks.
Yeah, he said 24 hours.
So during the
You start
session,
at
you only get like 4 times.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. What I'm saying is,
I wonder where you fit the food.
I'm
in.
just saying.
3 weeks.
But
I
that's
feel like
a
it's
build up because
perspective.
at that
You know,
point,
at
you're
this point.
if you're doing it once a month, that's a build up. Like it's almost like a long distance relationship. When I see you,
Hold on,
we
hold
gonna
on.
take down.
Hold on. And honest, in defense of my man Reg, he was
Yeah.
practicing that Kevin Gates mentality. That
Man,
that
what up?
semen
Those semen retention thing, man, what up?
Hey, there's truth in that. Okay,
I mean, we're not,
my man
we're
is
not
a
saying
wizard.
it's not.
Hey, let's see what he does when the door is closed and nobody's looking. He be in there like Mickey Mouse.
Nah.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is like,
With the bucket.
so my girl said 30 minutes. That's
said 30 minutes.
So 30 minutes to me,
That's an
that's an average session, and you can continue to like 30 minutes. You get in there and be like, okay, yeah, we can go hang out, come back, let's do it
Yeah,
again.
like unless you're doing like
And
the
like,
But it's a
like,
matter of
off
perspective,
days.
though. At this point, it's
Yeah.
perspective.
Gotcha.
Because like you guys said, like nobody, and like most of y'all don't want to do it that many times a day, like I do. But like I said, you got to get imaginative. You got to there's got to be different like levels and
Yeah,
shit
but
to
see-
it.
Hey, like
Sometimes
you
we
said,
dress
life-
up, sometimes we don't dress up. Sometimes just fucking fuck my throat till you're ready to come.
Yeah, no.
Sometimes we dressing up like Care Bears.
Don't wait a minute, not the furries.
My throat anaconda don't want none unless it hits my lungs, son.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gingers.
Hey,
She's here all day.
Ours.
I can't even say nothing after that, right?
Yeah.
God.
No, I just asked because I hear
Reg,
so I was
I
looking
agree.
on like these 20-year-olds. They were talking about this and some dang, if you go on 20 minutes, that's too much. And I was like, well, girl, y'all just learning how to have sex. Like this is the Pound City thing, I guess.
I love the way Siren
Because she was like,
But it is like you.
Go
No,
ahead.
I'm going with her. 'Cause it is. It's just Pound City. Like again, people don't think about foreplay. Foreplay is a big part of sex.
Exactly,
Right.
it is.
Yeah, bro. But definitely, like people don't think about the sensual
I'm
touching, the
Christian Grey, this
kissing.
motherfucker.
Even with BDSM and kink, pull
I
out
don't
some
got time for
candle
all
wax.
that
We about to
Christian
go
I'm a
fucking
Christian Grey.
crazy.
That's what the every great dom he'll spend 3 days thinking about that long 3-4 hour session I was just talking about. Bro, they get imaginative. They give you instructions. Now you're gonna go over here and sit in the corner and shut the fuck up till I come back.
Heck yeah,
All
that's
kinds
making
of
you
shit, bro.
hot.
Oh my god.
Have you tried? I gotta ask this off topic. Have you tried knife play?
Yeah.
knife play.
Oh, bitch. Yeah.
What is
You
knife
should see
play?
her wall at her
No,
house.
no. Hold my hand.
Play. I
Hold
got
my hand.
back
Hold
up.
her hands.
Hold my hand. Hold my hand. You gotta come. You gotta come. You gotta come. You gotta come to the house. You gotta look at my wall.
So
You
what
gotta-
is this?
I got a spear. I got a spear in my apartment that has killed African lions. Bitch, we can do spear play, knife play, sword play. I got mask.
Listen,
I
seen this shit. It comes directly from Wakanda.
Oh, I'm screaming, not Wakanda. Not Wakanda. Oh my god.
That shit has a vibranium tip.
But I only brought up too because I'm like, especially like being into like BDSM, so that's another form of fun foreplay that you can get to make that session
Cosplay.
longer, not just getting
Yeah. No, but I'm saying these are
Exactly.
different things.
cosplay.
Exactly.
Medieval festival.
Bro, yo, listen.
You like what?
I know my
my
horse to the
dream.
pussy.
Next year, though. Next year, though.
You like what? You said you like what?
I tried to. Well, I had tried some little. I tied this girl
Yes,
up one time.
Did you
And-
let her tie you
Tied
out?
her up.
Now, I ain't let her tie me up, but I tied her up.
You haven't lived yet.
You haven't been restrained?
Nah, not yet.
Bro.
But I've been choked.
Hey, no,
You
I'm
haven't
talking
lived
about.
I
yet.
rather love
I'm
that
talking
shit.
about-
I ain't gonna
You
lie.
haven't lived yet.
Yeah, I know I haven't,
Look
but
in
you
my
know what I'm
eyes.
saying.
Look in my eyes.
I'm not no
Look
because
at-
you trying to
look
glamour
at me. Look at me.
and I'm
Look
not
at me.
going for that.
Hey,
Just look. Just look.
and she
Probably
telling you to
don't
marry
See,
J.
she
Blige.
trying to glamour me right now.
She
I'm-
telling you to
You
marry
haven't
J.
lived
the
yet.
rub. You see the rub?
See what I
You see
see?
the rub? She's like, you haven't lived yet. And that's that vampire shit. I know what time it is.
Yep.
I watched True Blood. I started watching that shit. I know what it is. You glamoring me. Nah, but for real, I tied this girl up. And I didn't think she would be with it, but it was like, I was mad, so I just came over there. I just, pushed her on the bed and tied
and
her
you was
ass
mad.
up. And
Oh, basic instinct.
for
Okay, but
some
that's
reason,
kidnapping.
though,
That's
that
not
shit
foreplay.
took her ass to another level.
All right, Stan.
And for me,
Wait, time out.
yeah, for
Time
me it
out.
was cool. So yeah, see, like,
Wait.
yeah. I ain't
I'm
gonna
gonna
lie, I
ask
was
this
all
question to the
on.
entire table, but you haven't seen it. Have you seen the movie Basic Instinct back in the 90s?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you remember the scene when they first come in the couch after drinking at the bar?
Yeah.
That whole scene. Yeah. That.
Gotcha.
Is that with the two white chicks and they're in the water?
Oh, that's Wild Things.
Wild Things.
I love
Okay,
that movie.
okay.
All right. You need to sit over there.
I got up one time in the last 2 hours.
Wow.
No, this is the one where they go to the bar where all the police are at, right? And he gets pissed off, the Michael Douglas character, and she, the girl that's his ex, whatever. And she said, "You want to leave? Yeah, let's leave." As soon as they walk in, it's clothes get ripped.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah.
Primal.
Clothes are getting ripped. He's bending over the couch. She says no at some point during this conversation. He just keeps going.
Oh.
That wasn't the safe word.
My say.
See,
Safe word. It could depend on what you.
That's
Yeah.
not- that wasn't the safe
It
word.
depend on what you and your partner agree on.
My safe word is no, don't.
No, don't stop.
I always use pineapples.
That is actually the
Pineapples?
most common
Yeah.
safe word. Sexual
Pineapples.
safe word. BDSM
Pasta
safe
pepper.
word. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, pineapples. Because again, if you have those non-consensual but consensual situations that are already yeah,
That's what I'm describing.
yep. So if that's already been
They already had history.
The safe word is damn, bitch.
You're talking about them borderline like rape fetish people.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, that's kind of more.
I honestly feel like I ain't lived.
Yeah, you
I
got
think
you got to sign a contract beforehand. Yeah. You
I
got
think I
sign a
need to
contract
turn my shit
beforehand
up.
to protect yourself legally if you're smart, anyways. Because some of these bitches are evil and don't trust them.
I'm not
No,
gonna
no,
let y'all
baby.
soft-
I want to say no,
on
and you
me, though.
just
I
keep
ain't
going.
What?
You ain't
Sounding.
Yeah, I know. I was in the Navy,
know
so
what,
I
bitch?
should have knew what that meant.
That
Anyway.
canceled him immediately.
My mama warned me about people
Hey,
like
drop
you.
the sounding board, but no.
I may explore it at some point.
Okay.
Anyways.
So we were speaking before in the previous segment, DJ Envy.
Yeah, his wife made a comment about not having a orgasm. From her husband, but it wasn't necessarily. I think people took it out of context.
It was in the
because you had to
beginning.
listen. She faked orgasms for 10 years of it.
Probably the biggest demoralizing things for a guy to hear.
But let me put something out there
I
though.
ain't got time for that
I'm
shit.
glad she's had the conversation. I was laughing at everybody's response like because there's a huge orgasm gap between men and women, and it's been
Yeah.
going on. It's huge. So don't sit there and try to shame her like she faking for it.
Well,
A lot of y'all
hold on.
faking.
So the way I took it when I heard it was the fact that, and I've heard this from different women, you can have good sex and not orgasm.
Yeah,
so it
that's
doesn't
true.
mean his sex was whack.
It's
She
right.
just didn't reach orgasm.
But why, but a
Because
lot of
maybe-
women do that though. They'll go all. I don't. I will not do that, and I'm mission fucking impossible. But when you make me nut, I want you to know when I'm fucking looking all crazy and shit. I want you to know what's going on.
But
Why
there's-
lie?
There are some women whom they don't have orgasms from penetration. They might have orgasms from straight oral sex.
Then fucking say so, and you wouldn't have to fake
And
it
there's
so
eight,
fucking
there's
much.
8 different types of orgasms.
Exactly.
So, but I don't
Oh my
like how
God,
people
you know
responded,
that?
like trying to shame or drag them, because a lot of women have that issue. So don't try to sit here and
Yeah.
judge them as a couple, because
But
a
it
lot of
was,
people have
and
it.
a lot of people that
Hold
were
on,
having
my
an issue with it
fellas
was
here,
young.
my man over
still
here
not
started
lie,
taking
though.
notes,
That's
and
my-
he's got a
right.
question. So
Can you parking lot that? We'll come back to that.
there are 8 different. levels.
I think it was out of context because I think people heard 10 years the orgasm was whack. And I think it was like every now and then during the 10-year period, I may fake it. But I've come a few other times. That's how I heard it.
Well, she
That's
was
how I
so
took
getting
it.
something out of it because she got about 7. They got about 7 kids.
And
So
he cheated. And
yeah,
she
in
faked it.
between,
But I just feel like personally that people's reaction to it, like there's always been an orgasm gap, and it's again communication. So when we sit there and
Exactly.
fake, it's no shame in nobody. It's
But
the 8.
My plug.
there you-
But wait though, don't. Okay, so women have always been put in a position of pleasing the men, right? So this is my thing. Now we're in this stage or phase in our society where women have more of a voice or whatever. I think there should be more communication as far as that. Like, yeah, I mean, as far as saying, oh, don't knock her for faking it. I agree with that. But what about this conversation? Why did she feel the need to fake it in the first place? What about let's stepping beyond that, because the pussy don't grab as well when she's not into it. So if as females we can get ourselves to a state to where we can be completely unbiasedly honest, what levels and heights of pleasure is that going to take our male counterparts to?
Well, think of it this way.
But they've been
Maybe
together
she was
over 20-something
secure in
years
her
at this point, though,
relationship
too.
And didn't want to demasculate him,
I
and didn't want to make
understand.
him feel less of a man by saying, "Baby, you haven't made me
I
orgasm."
and
understand that,
some women
and
tell me they don't know how it really feels to orgasm.
And I understand that. I'm not knocking anybody. I'm saying, like, I agree with what
I understand what she's saying, like,
I
be
understand
okay.
where we've come from, but how about let's move to that now? I'm all about the let's get it on properly. So how about now that this conversation is being had, how about let's take it a step further instead of people knocking her or what have you, or
But I don't
dying
think
on
people
the
were knocking her. I think more
People
people were coming
were.
at
No,
were,
people
though, but there
were
were,
knocking
though.
the
Yeah,
fact
they
that she
were.
was
They
like,
were.
they were trying to shame her in
No,
a
they
way
were
like,
not him.
dang.
He was getting this.
It was her too, but it was her too.
Both.
It was
And
her
I
too
feel like they
because
had
like
good
how you're saying
conversation
that.
about it. Like
And
it
that's
really
what I'm saying.
wasn't
How
a
about
shame. It's not a
moving
shameful
past that?
thing.
How
Yeah.
about let's
I think it was
past
a
that.
soundbite
So
that
not
made
even
everybody
the
jump to
DJ
it.
Envy situation. What about like DJ Khaled, whom says he requires
Another one.
oral sex from his wife every time, but
But won't.
refuses
That's
to
some
give her
bullshit.
oral sex?
That's some bullshit.
Listen,
I
DJ
said
Khaled is
that's
a fake
bullshit.
Rasta, and I'll say that. And he a fake ass one because Rastas still eat pussy no matter what they say. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yes, they do.
And
Yeah.
according to Siren,
Hey.
another one.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. DJ Khaled wife got a motherfucker across the way eating the damn.
I don't think so.
Stuffing
You
out
know
that
what?
goddamn
Because
pussy.
sometimes those women, when they're dealing with men
Nah,
with
come on,
money, they're
come
scared
on,
to
DJ
step out
Khaled.
and be in
Come
that
on,
space.
y'all don't play
No.
like that. DJ
No.
Khaled ain't breaking
For as
that.
much as he's
he
on
got
the
all the
road
money.
as well.
Like
He
I
on the
said.
road.
mean,
You know,
you
Leroy
my
coming
answer.
over there eating that
I
pussy
will
out.
answer. I was a dancer. Let me tell you what these niggas be doing in the back room or asking you to do. Trust me, I'm sure
I'm not
DJ
sure- I'm
Khaled
not
has
sa-
been all up in some booty hole.
I'm
and
sure
But
he
not
is.
even that. I'm
fucking
just saying
pussy.
from his woman's
I'm sure.
perspective. A woman, she may find. Who's to say it was a man that she may be finding that she's that
Hey,
she
hey,
getting that
listen.
from? It could be a woman.
Somebody,
Oh,
somebody,
that's
eating-
all I'm,
Yeah.
that's all I'm
Somebody
getting at.
eating
I'm
the
not
pussy,
saying. The reason why I said I wouldn't think
Somebody
it was a
eating that
man
thing.
because she would be too scared to like lose what she has. So
She ain't
her
worried about
safe
that.
risk would probably be let me go ahead and get
Oh,
comfortable
so you
with a
saying her
woman.
going branching out?
Her
then.
branching out to a
Gotcha.
woman
So
and
let's-
cheating
let's take
more
this
so
back to
than
last
that
week's
because
episode
she
then.
loves his money. She loves the situation she's in, and she knows that he will lose his crap if it's a dude. So she be like, oh yeah, it's somebody on the side, but it's a chick. He ain't gonna look.
Nah.
What is he gonna do at that point?
it's me.
Bring her in. It's a threesome.
I'm just saying.
It's me.
no,
I'm
let's
just
go-
saying.
I'll be at
I'm just-
DJ Khaled
I think
house
those
late at
women,
night.
when they're in a space of your security is all wrapped up in a man's money,
That's far
they
safer.
try. It's she's
is
trying to be
true.
safe with
Far
what she's
safer what
doing,
she's
if she
saying.
is doing anything.
Yeah.
I mean,
As far
she's
as
not
that's
making
the
a
thing.
bad choice. Women, the lesbian orgasm gap is really small. They're 86% more
Look at
likely
my
to
girl said
orgasm during
really
sex.
small.
So.
What the hell y'all doing? Y'all know what? I mean,
You're just doing what you want done to you.
Yeah.
But going back to last week, you weren't here for last week's episode. You said you listened in, but talking about relationships and when is it the fact that you get too comfortable in a relationship? Do you think the fact that maybe DJ Envy's wife may have gotten so comfortable in the relationship that she was just like, hey, maybe this orgasming part isn't that important to me because everything
That
else
is
is taken care
possible.
of?
Okay, so I don't
Maybe.
think it's a matter of comfortability or getting too comfortable. I think it's a matter of compromise and compromising too much.
That's a good point.
That's
too.
yeah.
That's a really good point.
Man. Yeah.
That's the most stable thing you've said.
Stable. Reggie crazy.
Everything else will freak me the hell out.
Oh my gosh. But no, it makes sense. It makes
I saw the
sense.
first 30 minutes. I actually was on the treadmill at the gym watching. I just didn't finish it.
He passed out.
Yeah.
He passed out from all the time on the treadmill.
Yeah.
She almost got me.
Was that the
You'll
Almost
even-
got.
find
I
out
mean,
as
he
you
was
get
back
to
to
know
back.
me,
I
Jack.
mean, he had Miss Pam rubbing on his
One of
thigh.
His
and all that.
thighs, yes. Rob was getting the Miss Pam treatment over there. Ah. But anywho, next.
So speaking of stable things, Thandie Newton.
Oh.
Oh, she's so sexy.
Yeah. Yes, you do. You
But what
seen
did
the
she
movie
do? I haven't
with
She's an actress.
Movie star.
Mr.
She's
No, I
an
thought it was some like.
Okay, so she is now, right now,
She the-
she's
you
an
remember the movie
actor.
Good Deeds
She's an
with,
actress, and she's filming Magic Mike 3 with Channing Tatum.
Oh.
Thandie Newton.
She was in what?
Good Deeds with
She was in Good Deeds. She was in one of the
Never saw Good Deeds.
Really? You never seen Thandie Newton?
007, not 007,
No.
Mission Impossible movies.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Oh, she's very beautiful.
Yeah.
Chronicles
Yeah.
Also,
So-
Mission Impossible,
And
like
that's
one of the
that's
earlier
Red
ones.
Yeah.
But
I
anyway,
heard you.
her and
Colorism at its finest.
so apparently she got intoxicated on the set of Magic Mike
So
3.
she been moved out.
Her and Channing Tatum got into an argument about the Will Smith Chris Rock slap.
No.
And she actually slapped Channing Tatum.
Oh.
And she got
Yeah,
fired
she's
from
fired
the,
from the
fired
show.
from
And
the
they
movie,
sent her to
and she's
rehab.
now checked into rehab for alcoholism.
Yeah.
Life happens. Shit.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
So
Sometimes that
I
I
don't
think
know what she's been through to comment on it, so I'm just gonna let it go because I know what I've been through in my life and the different phases that I've been in. And as my man stated, I have been quite unstable at different times or another. So,
Reg said, "Nah, that's not what I said,
Listen,
ma'am. That is
I
not
was
what I
offended.
said."
I was not offended.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to get that
God, I'm
across.
not on camera right now.
I was not offended. But
And shit, I can
Yeah.
put it
Yeah. Look, make sure you hide. But yeah, no, I understand
But-
that.
I'm not gonna judge Thandie. Listen, Channing Tatum is sexy.
From Tampa.
Thandie Newton
from Tampa.
is sexy. And I know the movie stars party hard, so who knows who said what and who deserved to slap or not slap. And I'm just
And
gonna
I just think that whole conversation has sparked a different debate, and so people have a lot of feelings built up about that, and you don't know like what perspective he was looking at it from, and she could get into her own mind. So I just think
we're
that's
getting
one
hit
of
with
those
a lot of
things.
situations
Yeah.
where we're starting to like, not all of us, but a lot of people put these celebrities on pedestals like they're not normal
Exactly.
human beings who go
Right.
through normal stuff, and now we're starting to see that they
do-
just like us. They
suck
got shitty
too.
situations.
Yeah.
I sat right there in that chair and like I had my opinion on it and they changed it completely.
But it wasn't.
I thought people being upset because I felt like he was in the right for doing it. I was upset that people were like, oh, you know, blah 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 blah. But that's because I felt that I hadn't been stood up for enough in my lifetime, and the way they explained it, there was too much on the line as far as the Oscars are concerned, and where the racial divide and how far we've come as a nation.
I can understand because I've changed my opinion on it too. Because
Exactly.
At first I was like, yes, slap Chris Rock. I can't stand his ass. But now I'm kind of like, I feel
get it
bad
from a
'cause I
different
do-
perspective
But I
of it,
do
yeah.
feel like,
So
like
was
people,
that from your background of coming out of a toxic relationship and a black man maybe not standing up for you? Or?
Maybe, and it was like, but I had to like really look at it, like, and once I seen like, because I like Will Smith a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be wrong, and I feel like he has like probably
Parents
like
just don't
mentally,
understand.
like mentally probably
Suppressed
just
all
taking
of
on
that
a lot,
stuff,
and it kind of just was like reaction. But I felt bad like seeing him lose all his stuff and like that. Plus, I don't fucking like Chris Rock. I'm gonna be very real.
Yeah.
But it was like I was like, you know what? It just was the wrong place. Like he should have addressed it behind closed doors. Yeah, because I know from what I've understand, I know they've had issues in the past before,
And
and
for
that's
us-
why I'm like Chris Rock kind of like you already was running the wrong.
What's
Yeah,
going on?
but my so
But
for
yeah, at the
us-
after party.
Yeah, and so what I was explaining, what I was explaining to Ginger was the fact that this was the first time it was black produced. You had black writers that was on an all black staff, everything, and for us that was like, okay, you took our one shining moment and turned it into now look at y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like it was that kind of response and reaction. And granted, I'm not like I can't say that I'm not a fan of Chris Rock or Will Smith. It's not anything to do with either the two. I think he was doing a joke, and it was distasteful to Will and Jada. And I guess, people who don't know the history behind it probably was like, oh, it was just a joke, whatever. But I think that he, like you said, he had a moment, but it was just a mental lapse. And I'm disappointed in the way he responded on national TV.
And you're absolutely right, because at the end of the day, they roast each other all the time.
Yeah, they do.
roast each other all the time, and nobody ever resorts to violence against anybody
But I think,
else.
we're seeing a trend now that people are starting to hold them accountable, and it kind of irritated me. I'm like, all this backlash at this, and who was it? What's the rapist guy's name?
Girl,
Louis
so
C.K.
many-
Like,
there's so many
so I mean,
of
you
them.
got like
There's
at
so
the end
many
of the
of
day,
them.
some of these comedians need to be held accountable.
Yeah.
because these
There's so
jokes are
many of
going a
them.
little bit far.
But the whole thing with Will is, like I'm trying to tell people, is it was at a work event.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the whole thing. The same way if we go to an event based from our job and we're having drink. I'm being dead serious.
No. I have a perfect story for that. But
No, this is dead serious. It happened to a coworker of mine who I couldn't stand. She got me fired. Fast forward 6 months later. I'm
Talking about the Harvey's job again?
no, not Harvey's, no.
Hard.
Sonny's barbecue. And the entire call center went to a Rays game. And so I saw a ex-coworker, like, hey, what happened to so-and-so? That got me fired. Oh, you hear what happened? She got drunk at the Rays game. It's off-site, but still a work event. She
Well,
cursed.
I
She
can't
cursed
even say
out. She
that.
cursed out a manager.
Well, our
and his
job,
wife.
my job, so I tell Solomon all the time, my job be, when we go to Rays games, they be like, drink up.
No.
They want you to.
No, that's
and they
cool.
all be drinking. Like, these are upper management. But me, because I'm
But
always,
you can't
I'm,
curse
I'm the
anybody
black
out.
girl, so
That's
I'm
the whole
like,
thing.
You know they
nah,
it's different
buddy,
for you.
I'm real cool with y'all. I'll take this little beer over here and be pouring it out.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't finna get nothing.
But it's the same thing in the club, though. They encourage the girls to drink.
To drink,
because
but if
we're
you
more
can't do your
friendly. But
job-
if you can't handle your motherfucking job,
It's gonna
if
be
you
a
want to be
problem.
confrontational and get your
Yeah.
face
Yeah, you
rubbed
get
all in the
fired.
fucking
What's your
parking
girl's name
lot.
from the strip movie?
Diamond
Yeah.
and her cousin, what was the cousin? Pete, wait.
What's the one that got beat up by?
What was her? She's talking about you ain't gonna even be like Diamond. You ain't even got a Honda Accord. What was the cousin name? I can't think.
Oh,
but I know what you're
geez.
And the
talking
one that beat her
about.
up was Reggie. What's his name? Reggie, wasn't he?
I don't know.
No, but it was her football cousin
Yeah.
that beat her up.
Yeah.
I think his name was Reggie.
But whatever. Anyway,
I just came here to dance, and that's
Oh, it was Lance. My bad. He goes,
Where the hell are we at right
but yeah.
I don't know. We
we
all
have
over the place.
Players Club.
now? Can we get straight back on track somewhere?
You done derailed it a couple of times too over there with your extra
Okay.
story.
Just ask me if I was wearing
question.
panties.
Question. Since y'all are very open-minded, so is two guys and a girl a threesome or a train?
He talking about two guys and a girl, a threesome or a train. Go ahead, because
Here-
I've had this
Threesome.
conversation.
Here's my opinion.
Thank you.
Here's my opinion.
Listen to what he
A
says.
threesome is everybody involved interacting with each other and touching and pleasing each other.
I don't think I've ever
That's
been in a
not
threesome.
bad.
Then
That's a threesome. 2 meet.
I've had more. I've had
Now,
more
if you
than
got
people in-
guys taking turns or people not, it could be 2 girls.
Reggie,
2
if you
girls
don't
and a
get away
guy.
with that kindergarten
let me ask you a quick
explanation of a
question.
train, of a
So let me ask you a
threesome in a
question,
train.
Rick,
That is
because the
kindergarten.
reason I don't like to run with train, I do use the word gangbang, but is because it seems like it's used to degrade women instead of,
agree.
and that's why I don't like using the word train. I get why you guys are saying it, but it's because we've heard it so much as a degrading thing, like, oh, we ran a train on her. So do you consider
Listen,
if me
2 girls and the guy, and the girls don't interact.
But
and the guys is laying
can
there,
I
and
ask
y'all
you-
taking turns?
It's true.
Y'all run a
But
train
let
on
me,
that
no,
guy.
no. But
That's all I
listen,
need.
I don't
I'm very
think
fair
so.
with it.
Reggie, this is what I'm getting at. When a person usually getting a train ran on them, they usually ain't trying to please nobody else. People are usually just pleasing that person.
Yeah.
That's the idea of a train. But when you're having a threesome, people are pleasing each other. It's
That's
just
what I
the
just
2
said.
men. It's just that those 2 men may not be. The woman is, but. Why are you saying that it's a train? Because most people that you see trains ran on, they usually are getting pleased, and they ain't pleasing nobody else around.
Okay,
them.
but I like my little situations I told you where I'm interacting with the girl, but I'm not sucking my guy's dick unless he wants me to, or I'm not freaking like doing anything with the girl except braiding her hair, but I'm
Braiding
getting
her hair.
pleasure out of it. Yes.
You get pleasure from braiding hair.
No, you don't understand.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's a new
Explain.
key called.
But yeah,
I
that's-
explained it last time.
Because like I said, I like the word gangbang,
So in
but I like
my
it for different
threesomes, in my
What
threesomes,
kind
I
of
like-
gangbangs is you talking
Now,
about?
is the game bang 3 or more, 2 or more, or 4 or more?
I think again, I call
I
it
think it's gonna be
gangbang.
4 or more.
Somebody
for a
with
gangbang.
multiple guys, but it's because kink wise for me, I like degradation. So
Is
that's
it a
why
gangbang if it's 3
Hashtag
girls on one
Bugatti.
guy?
I still think it's a gangbang. But see, like I said, I don't throw it around like in normal vanilla talk because that's not what I'm like. If I'm in like a kink space and I'm trying to like be degraded, then yeah, I'm gonna say gangbang.
Oh wow! Oh shit! Because you the one asked that kindergarten question.
But yeah, on a normal. But
That's
see, I
yours.
feel like
I love you.
and I'm not.
You're my
And
hero.
I'm not calling anybody vanilla. I'm saying for people who are just basically having like regular sex, there is too much fixation on who's the top and who's the bottom or who's the dominant, who's submissive.
But when
And you
you're-
guys are not in that headspace.
But when you're in that kink mode, you don't care, right?
Yeah, in the kink, but that's because that's where the pleasure play is coming. But in a regular bedroom, it's like, dang, like somebody always got to play. Oh, well, I'm the top, I'm the dominant. It's like you guys aren't even into that shit. Like,
And
why
that's
is it
what
such a
what you were
fixation?
talking about earlier about when people over fetishize
Mm-hmm.
to anything, whether it's threesomes, gangbangs, branching out and like being sex explorative as far as same sex stuff, whatever.
Sounding.
When it's fetishized too much, it takes the fun out of it.
Yeah.
How about, like you said, the kindergarten ass fucking response,
His
explanation
definition of
or
what- yeah.
definition.
Mhm.
How about we just be people like exploring?
Because that's something like
together.
when you're with partners who are into that lifestyle and stuff like that, once you walk out that space, they still look at you the same. Versus the ninjas, I'm not gonna say the word in the street who talk about running trains. They going back and telling their homeboys, yeah, we slutted her out and stuff like that. Versus if I
Exactly.
go hook up with somebody in a kink space and come back, hey, how you doing? They
and
don't
we
lose
can meet
that
up at the
respect.
club and we
That's-
work same way and nobody
Yeah,
knows
that's
the
why I
difference.
don't like the term train because people on a normal basis are using it to be
I
degraded.
think people on a normal basis just using it based off of the limited sexual knowledge that they
I
have.
agree with you,
and
too.
that's why, like, they
So,
automatically
let me ask
you
you this then.
automatically
I
call
mean,
somebody.
and this is your personal preference on this, but you stated like when you get into your kink space, that's what you like. Once you're outside of your kink space and you're just with your mate at that point in time, does it make it difficult to achieve that sense of satisfaction that you may
Why
get
would
in the
it?
kink space?
No,
because it's a different no, because it's just a different vibe. Like again, like I've like had dominant partners who I've dated. Okay, you little slut, this. We back on a normal basis. Hey babe, how you doing? Like it's not hard to turn that off because
unless
when
unless
you're
the
in that
partner,
headspace.
unless the dominant partner is not able to turn it off by fetishizing everything that's going on and it not just
Whatever.
being a
I
part
don't-
of
I
whatever the
disagree.
event is.
Exactly. Now,
I'm
if you're
not
like a
with Maynard on
lifestyle,
that
like your
bull.
whole lifestyle is like that, that's a different
Exactly.
story. But that's something that is pre-discussed and determined.
Exactly.
Most people who are level-headed in their lifestyle know when to turn that off.
Exactly.
So it's
I don't
not
know,
like
Solomon
that's what
get
I
in the
said.
kink space. He might be to my bitch. Y'all seen that episode? Solomon thought that was hilarious. Solomon thought that was hilarious.
Hey,
Nah.
hey, I got a question for y'all.
Yeah,
Hold on,
that
hold
was
on.
it.
At the end of that, you ever had his dick just hit your forehead with the?
He just
See,
look.
oh,
He is so tickled by that one because
Yeah.
that's why I said.
Hey,
he
I
probably
love it.
said
I
that.
love it. When did y'all become yourselves.
sexually
You're
open,
sexually open.
and yeah.
Like at what point did you just say, you know what? Fuck this bullshit. This is who I am, and this is what I want to be. I'm Barbara Walters like a motherfucker.
You got deep with like. So when did you guys?
I'm gonna let y'all go first.
The 1619 project.
You talking to y'all?
So I know for me, like maybe 2018 or so, I was messing with. Hell yeah, I was messing with somebody older than me who I shouldn't have been messing with, but they were more into like lifestyle. They was like in their 40s or so.
Oh God, you got
I like
daddy
older
issues.
40 or older is the way to go.
I'm 27 going on 28.
Okay.
So this is a few years ago, so I was young.
So you were 25 and they were in their 40s.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, you
But-
wasn't like okay.
That wasn't like
it
baby
wasn't
baby.
Like, just turned 20 and it was.
Yeah, I was here in Tampa.
Go ahead, Siren.
I was 33 years old the first time I had a dick in my ass.
I'm still not there yet, but baby steps, baby.
Baby steps.
But yeah, they were more into like lifestyle and like kink and like that. So that's kind of how I got exposed to like BDSM and stuff. But yeah, they were black. They were a cuck too. That was interesting because I usually don't. No, a cuck.
Cuck
Queen,
Like
a
cuck.
cuck queen.
A cuck queen.
Cuck king or queen.
Got it right here.
So basically, they would get off by seeing me with other people. They loved
Right.
it. They were
Voyeurism.
yeah, voyeur. They're like hard,
like to see
which is the opposite of me. I'm an exhibitionist. So
Or into humiliation.
yeah, I can voyeur for like 10 minutes and then that's it. I need to get involved. But that's how I kind of got like started learning more about my submissive side, and then over time, like I've stepped up and explored. But I mean, I recently got more like live about discussing things, just because like for a long time I felt like talking to my friends that I was the odd person out. But no, I'm not alone. Especially having the podcast now, I interact with so many people. Huh?
That's interesting. You said I want to come on. Talking to your friends, you felt the odd person. So what was
Yes.
your friend group?
My friend group, I mean, they're
Just regular
They're just
schmegular.
regular.
No, I mean like was it like people you went to high school with, coworkers? Or,
Like I still have like maybe 2 friends I went to high school with, but like friends I've made over time too, just in life, who I have worked with or just met through other friends, like, and they're great people, but
Sexually, they're not
Yeah,
in
when
that
that subject
space.
comes
but they're not in that space.
So you
kind of
have,
veers off.
do you have a lifestyle circle of friends that you have versus your normal?
I have a few friends who are like, yeah,
Hey.
That's what I'm trying to say.
yeah.
You got a
I
new friend
one.
now.
Yeah, new friend now.
You
And
got
I'm- so now,
in
oh
me.
yeah, I have a friend group.
So what I think more so than anything is that I think like what your question is more so, he's so stupid. But no, what I think it is that when she's saying that she had a circle, it could be your regular
Hey, man,
family
don't
or
fuck with
people
Toy
that
Story.
you just used to be around.
Like you
and
did.
they're not sexually open in that regard.
Hold on.
I didn't hear that.
Shannon's talking.
I was finished.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
No. I was just saying
Too late
when you
now.
were asking about the whole like what kind of friends. I don't think like it's
Yeah,
just
like, they're
normal.
not
It's your
into that
regular
kind of
friends. They're
stuff,
just not
yeah.
sexually open enough to even talk or discuss in that manner.
There's a reason I said what I said. Is because sometimes I think people in the lifestyle
Have a different mindset. Yeah.
versus your normal friends. And
Correct.
Sometimes you can have your normal friends involved in the lifestyle because may not understand it as well as people already in the lifestyle.
Okay.
They're already educated. They already know what's going on in there. So the people that are considered normal friends that are not part of that circle.
And their minds, like, there's nothing against it, but their minds not open to
open
like I
to
said, like
all
they'll
of
like
that.
if I'm talking about.
Exactly
That's
what I
the
said.
difference.
Well, I understand
It's
the difference
openness.
between that whole piece of what you. I understood your question. I'm just simply saying, like, in regards to what he was asking, those people are not. When I was saying, like, your regular family members or friends in those circles, they're not open enough sexually to even talk about. To interact with that piece.
Shannon,
They only
Shannon,
stand in
I
certain
could be
space.
one of those friends for you, girl.
Okay, you're my friend already. Ginger, I already told you.
I could be one of those friends.
Look, Ginger, I'm
Yeah.
scared of you.
One of those friends.
I'm scared, Ginger. I'm scared, Ginger.
I'm
Scared of Ginger. No, but you have to be able to be in a space of being open enough. That's why I said, like, me and my husband, we hang out and just be, we hang out and say,
You
hey.
cannot do this shit in the lifestyle being uncomfortable and
Right.
like being freaked out by what you see. Because
Yeah.
that's the,
Yeah.
That's why, like, I've had like.
You can't like if you see something hung on a hook, a metal hook, you
Oh.
cannot be freaked out by that.
Like I've had people on my podcast, for
Like
example,
Blade
like
too.
men use that as like an end, like thinking that I'm just like this super fucking freak, and they'll like DM me like, "Oh, I want to go to an event or I want to go to a party or I want to do this with you," and I'm just like, "Oh, well, Are you homophobic? Are you transphobic? Are you going to be comfortable if you see
Exactly.
like people of other genders having?
Exactly.
Oh well, I don't know if I'd be into that. Oh, then don't fucking come because now
exactly.
you're just using it as an excuse to like, and we're not going to be doing that.
Yep.
Because what if I smack you with this paddle?
Yep. Sit down, baby, like first.
It's kind of like Blade too.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
And the vampire
6:30.
scene, they told Blade. They told him, he said, before you go in this door in this club,
She
you
got a
gonna see
paddle.
some shit. He said, don't
Go
get
ahead, go
upset
ahead.
and don't snap if you see this shit. He walk in, you got vampires, you know, the open. They getting freaky with it, and Blade sitting like, what the fuck is this? It's just bullshit.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. We're like, don't go in here if you ain't ready
Right.
for what you about to see.
And you have to be
Exactly.
open
Hey.
enough
That's
to
kind of
accept
at
it.
the end of the day. You have to be comfortable. You have to be open-minded, and you know, just.
I'm cool with everything.
There-
man.
there's a
It's just
certain-
that-
Hey, Alfie, I'm learning a whole lot about you.
There's a
just sitting
certain
here.
level of
Yeah,
liberation.
he just come alive
Yeah,
when
he-
we talk about sex.
Yeah,
Ah.
No, he's not wrong though. There's a certain
I
level
learned a
of
lot
freedom
about
and
Alpha.
liberation in allowing yourself to be completely free.
How come
and
every time?
judgmental.
Hold on, can I say something?
Can I interact?
When you said freedom, why did you have to do all that?
Yeah.
Your breast.
That's nice press.
She is glamoring me over here, baby.
Freedom.
So first of all, I like squeezing boobies.
Yeah, and
Yeah, she
yours.
does.
And they you said that, and then I just like that's why that pause. I was like, oh, there's boobies, and I want to squeeze them. Anyways,
Moving on.
can you just not be so sexy while you're sitting down? Anyways, so there's a certain level of freedom to being able to
Yeah.
to being able to be completely unbiased.
They so stupid. I can't. Look at
Your
him.
face.
We gonna have to tame the room. Tame the room.
The face. I'm screaming.
Being completely vulnerable and just relinquishing yourself to your ego, like just having that little baby death in the moment. Like you might see somebody
Oh my God.
Not that kind of baby.
Yeah.
Not that kind of baby dad.
Little baby Jesus with the.
Are we talking like?
no.
Are we talking about like hitting
This
subs?
conversation is illegal officially.
done.
As far as my soul is concerned, now it's
She means
illegal.
ego death.
They so silly.
Because as soon as he said death,
I
I was.
apologize for the immaturity.
Gotcha.
Please continue.
Okay, so like I've met people that I've seen in certain situations
prepared.
where you're like just stop judging, don't laugh, don't point,
Yeah,
just immerse yourself fully in the situation. Be here and now, take in the sights, the sounds, the smells.
I've done that before.
Sometimes, and later on, even though. Even though you, even though,
No, I'm being dead ass serious. The chick I was dating, she was dating. Her roommate upstairs was a drag queen.
Mm-hmm.
Was a guy.
Queen.
but just a
Yeah.
Oh,
And so she invited a bunch of couples over to her house.
he
We're gonna go see the neighbor
Perform.
There's a place called Chambers in downtown Tampa.
It used to be. They used to be a place called Proud Mary's. They used to do Hamburger Mary's. They used to do the same
Yeah.
thing.
But no, this is like 5 years earlier. A place called
Gotcha.
Chambers. So we all went, and we go inside. Well, here's the weird part. We're in her apartment. Brother comes downstairs with his date or whatever it was. This is where part of your life you're gonna learn stuff. I'm open-minded to whatever your sexuality is, but seeing it in person kind of hits you. The brother comes down dressed like Pop, got Tim's on. He seemed very, very, very straight, but she's like, no, he's gay as hell. And that shit freaked me out. He wasn't flaming, wasn't nothing. He's like, hey, what's up, nigga? What's
But
going on?
that's his comfort.
No,
and that's
No, but I'm saying is, as a man, if
Yeah.
you out, you're like, wait a minute.
It's just a black
Oh,
man. You
oh.
mean as a black man? Because
Oh.
that's what y'all been conditioned
Oh, yeah,
to not
he's
like.
gay.
Yeah.
So we go to the spot. First of all, I'm like, look, I'm from Tampa. Ain't nothing on Florida Avenue. Y'all ain't gonna show me nothing, right?
Right.
We turn the corner. It's all black. I mean, all dark. Turn the corner. Light comes down this one building. You hear. And I'm like, are you kidding me? We walk up. The guy's flaming the front door. And I'm sitting there like, how long's this spot been here? She goes, it's been here for years. We walk in. And yeah, white dudes go dancing and T-backs on.
That sounds like an episode of Entourage.
The Asian dudes are my
Wait,
favorite.
wait, hold on. The bartenders were like,
and
things. I'm in my health and fitness shit, so I'm drinking. My dates with the girls walking around.
So you decide to take your shirt off.
Dude, no, I didn't. No. Hey,
Hey, let the man finish. Let the man finish.
No.
Grabbing the microphone.
No.
Baby.
Yeah, but here's what happened though. I'm drinking. Again, I'm comfortable. I'm sitting like, but some of the guys I was with, they were with their girlfriends. They weren't comfortable. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, drinking. I'm like, dude, this dude got. You see this dude's 6-pack? This is me talking to the guy. Like, I'm like, this dude he's ripped. And I'm talking to the guy about his fitness program and his diet.
Let me get your phone over.
Yeah.
Let me get your number.
No, what happened was, that wasn't it. One of the guys I came with. Yeah, true.
Oh my God.
One of the guys that came with was like, man, all these damn faggots up in here. I'm like, dude, you know where? No, I'm like, dude, you know where you're at, right? This is a gay club. I said, see, I've accepted it. You haven't.
Yeah.
I know where I'm at. Now, the funny part was a coworker of mine in the call center was gay. A guy named Michael. And so my date walks off. I see Michael over in the corner. Mike turns around like, hey, Reggie. And I'm like, hey, what's up, Mike? What are you doing here? Dude, don't trip, bro. I'm on a date. She's in the bathroom.
You on a date?
No, I said
you're on a date.
Yeah,
That's
I said,
so you're on a date.
Yeah, I was like, I'm on a date. Where's she at? I said, she's right. I'm like, dude, I have a date here. He goes,
I'm sure you do.
Sure
okay.
you do, Rich.
Well, if you want to talk to me, I'll be over in the corner. So I'm like, whatever, bro. And I actually had a great time. Here's where my male thing comes in, where I know my cutoff point is great time having drinks. I didn't care about the gay shit. Wasn't no big deal. It wasn't until, like every other club, around 1 or 2 o'clock, the drinks start kicking in. People start kissing and making out. And right then, I felt
Give me
uncomfortable.
some sugar.
I felt it was 2 guys making out, another couple, and I'm like, okay, this is I know I'm straight because I ain't feeling this right here. And all the guys told the girls, said, look, we got to go to Mom's Venus.
So
like,
y'all
why?
can get y'all manhood back?
We had to get this out of our
Y'all
system.
had to balance yourself.
We had to balance it out. But
From
no,
all
but
the
the thing was,
kissing.
same thing you said was know where you're going, accept where you at, don't talk shit, don't be pointing fingers of what's going on.
Or judging.
But the other guys were. I'm like, dude, calm the fuck down. We here for about an hour or so.
So you were the sensible one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Was this an Ybor?
I don't like the way you saying that.
Hey, was this an Ybor?
No, it was on Florida Avenue down where the
We're gonna have to wrap
Listen. Gay guys have the hottest.
Okay.
Gay guys have the hottest
I got it.
female friends. Okay, now had he
No more.
pursued that, you never know. He might have been in some weird situation where, you know, like now he's balls deep in some fucking 11 and a half fucking more than a dime piece pussy. You know what I'm saying?
There got to be a part 2.
We're gonna come back with that real quick, but we gotta take the last break, and then we're gonna come back to y'all two, and then we're gonna have to get it out.
Yeah, we got to get out of
All
here.
right? Yeah, 7 o'clock, man.
It's almost.
Yeah.
I understand.
You guys gotta be somewhere?
Yeah, we got things we gotta do. Yeah. So we're gonna be right back with the last segment of episode 42.
Yeah.
His, hers, and ours. I'm Solomon Davis with.
Shannon Royal Davis.
We'll be right back.
It doesn't matter what.
You heard the episode when he did that?
Sounds like a love song. Sounds like a love song.
Most incredible, baby. Yeah. I can't see him coming down my eyes, so I gotta make the song cry. I can't see him coming down my eyes, so I gotta make the song cry. Good dude, I know you love me like cooked food, even though a nigga gotta move like a crook move. We was together on the block since free lunch. We should have been together having 4 seasons brunch. We used to use umbrellas to face the bad weather. So now we travel first class to change the forecast. Never in bunches, just me and you. I loved your point of view cause you held no punches. Still I left you for months on end. It's been months since I checked back in. We're somewhere in a small town, somewhere locking them all down. Wood grain, foreign change, armor raw down. I can understand why you want a divorce now, though I can't let you know it. Pride won't let me show it. Pretend to be heroic, that's just one to grow it. But deep inside a nigga so sick. I can't see him coming down my eyes, so I gotta make the song cry. I can't see him coming down my eyes, so I gotta let the song cry. I can't see it coming down my eyes, so I gotta make the song cry. I can't see it coming down my eyes, so I gotta make the song cry. On repeat the CD of Biggs, me and my bitch. Watching Bonnie and Clyde pretending to be that shit. Empty gun in your hand saying, let me see that clip. Shopping sprees, pull out your Visa quick. Nigga had very bad credit, you helped me lease that whip. You helped me get the keys to that V.6. We was so happy poor, but when we got rich, that's when the signals got crossed and we got flipped. Rather mine, I don't know what made me leave that shit. Made me speed that quick. Let me see, that's it. It was the cheese. Help them bitches get amnesia quick. I used to cut up their buddies. Now they saying they love me. Used to tell their friends I was ugly and wouldn't touch me. Then I showed up in that dubbed out buggy. And then it got fuzzy and they don't remember that. And I don't remember you. I can't see it coming down my eyes, so I gotta make this song cry. I can't see it coming down my eyes, so I gotta make this song cry. Yeah, I seen them coming down your eyes, but I gotta make this song cry. I can't see it coming down my eyes, so I gotta make this song cry. Her face of stone was shocked on the other end of the phone. Word back home is that you had a special friend. So what was oh so special then? You have given away without getting at me. That's your fault. How many times you forgiven me? How was I to know that you was plain sick of me? I know the way a nigga living was whack. She don't get a nigga back like that. Shit, I'm a man with pride. You don't do shit like that. You don't just pick up and leave me sick like that. You don't throw away what we had just like that. I was just fucking them girls. I was gonna get right back. They say you can't turn a bad girl good, but once a good girl's gone bad, she's gone forever. I'm on forever. Shit, I gotta live with the fact I did you wrong forever. I can't see him coming down my eyes, so I gotta make the song cry. I can't see him coming down my eyes, so I gotta let the song cry. I know I seen him coming down your eyes, but I gotta make the song cry. I can't see him coming down my eyes, so I gotta make the song cry. It's fucked up, girl.
We are back for the final segment of this week's episode of His, Hers, and Ours, a real-life couple holding real-life conversation with real-life friends. I'm your co-host, Mr. WFGS, Solomon Davis with...
Shannon Royal Davis.
This has been a lit, to say the least.
Yeah, this is Jackie Robinson episode.
Exactly. I'm sure Jackie's real proud, smiling down on us.
Look, because we changing the game, right?
Oh,
Changing
Lord.
the game. Breaking the barrier.
Yeah.
But I told you on Tuesday's my birthday, right? Yeah. So I'll be turning.
All he want for his birthday is a big booty
house.
Now, is there any special situation you have set up for him?
Hey, all I'm saying is that same song what Kanye say, go to the West End, get your best friend. So
No, my best friend is not. Yeah.
look like you got a couple best friends here, but
I got some new
I feel
friends.
like the best
I got
friends
some
should be
new
sacred
friends.
and off limits.
You got some new friends. You got some new friends.
We just know he about to have a lit ass birthday. Correct?
Hey, I'm like, Solomon, stop.
nope.
Yeah, let it go.
Stop while you're
Wait, here you go. It's a trap.
Hey, but check it out. So turning 44 on Tuesday.
40.
I,
Damn.
I feel.
Kick in the door.
Oh, nigga, how old are you?
I'm just saying.
Can you tell us about when the dinosaurs were alive?
Hey, but seriously, on that note, I was feeling old as hell because I saw a picture of Tina Knowles is getting ready to make an acting debut on Lifetime
And
or
her
something.
and Michelle
no,
Williams is going to
right,
be.
they're in the same
yeah.
one, but
She's going to be the mom.
right. But Blue Ivy was on set and told Tina Grandma, you need to do better in your acting. But hold on, the picture of Blue Ivy, I was
The
like,
big girl.
God
How old is
damn.
she, bro?
She's like
13?
10. No, 12 maybe.
No. But not only that, hold on.
She's a
In
big
the
girl
same
now.
week, so not only did I see that picture of Blue Ivy, Shannon and I saw a picture of Riley Curry, Steph Curry's daughter,
I saw that one.
Oh yeah, I saw that one too. Shit.
where she's sitting in
I saw
at a
the
game.
comparison
Right.
of her as a kid and with the cell phone.
With a cell phone. I'm
Yeah.
like, God damn, I am old. Because I remember her at 3 years old talking about, with the microphone.
Taking over the microphone.
Yeah. I'm like, I am old as
So
shit.
old. I remember seeing Michael Jackson when he was little. Yeah. On TV.
You should have had a
Yeah.
You should have.
I know I'm gonna make
you
it
ain't
home
old as
tonight
Michael
now.
Jordan.
He's older than me, but when I
Right.
was 4 or 5 years
So-
old, he was
so-
10. And when I was
so
little,
last-
I was like,
So
Gotcha.
last weekend, you were really celebrating.
no.
Because you was around for the first Resurrection Day.
Wow.
So, anyways, back to your birthday.
Wow.
This turned into a roaches session.
Oh my God.
Flag on the play. Flag on the play.
Watching it. Watch the Black Woman Sketch Comedy Show on HBO.
Oh yeah, it's so.
So,
Oh, I like it. I like it.
So what?
They did a whole resurrection.
So
sketch.
time
Hold on.
out.
If
Can
you
I?
go,
Can I
if you
see
go back
and
to
look
a
at
couple
it?
episodes that we had in studio
With Ashleah?
one of our guests, Ashleah Archer,
She's one of the writers on
the
part of the right. Yeah, she's behind the scenes with them.
she was
Yeah,
actually on
so
the
she's
show.
on our show. Yeah, so she.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So that's our girl. Yeah, no, shout out to. She's still my girl. Don't worry about it.
She's our girl.
Yeah, she's
She's
still
our
our girl. We love her. She's out there in California doing the show, Black Lady Sketch Show. But she started out doing like these little game shows you see on Netflix. And she had to show us. I was like, I seen this thing, and I never even realized that was you. But she's doing big things. So shout out to her. And I'm glad you plugged the Black Lady Sketch Show because that was where she started. Like that's her big thing right now. And so I'm excited for her. That's what's up. I'm excited for her. I'm excited for her.
No, it changed.
Nah, Solomon, what's our show we be liking?
Southside.
Southside. Southside.
Oh, well, someone, you know, anyone out there that wants to, let me hold their password, I would definitely cash app.
Oh, he
you
needs
something.
to cash app it to you. Go ahead. All
So
right.
I'm gonna have to give it to you, bro. I need some money.
So here we go. Last 15 minutes. We're gonna finish off with Alfie Ask.
Did you have some money?
Bring that ass.
Oh shit, that's.
Really, Serge?
Let me see what you got. Just break that ass, bitch.
Let me see what you got.
Come on, shake that shit off.
Okay, so
He felt that in his
we're gonna
soul.
switch this to Would you rather? Okay, would you rather? These are the forms of the question. Would you rather cut up in front of a fireplace or light your fire in bed?
You could.
Would you
This is the way
rather
it's worded,
cuddle
I mean,
up in the,
What
would
does
you
that even mean?
cuddle up in front of the fireplace, or would you light your fire?
Okay,
in
I'll
bed?
read it again.
Which one?
Cuddle up in front of the fireplace.
Cuddle. Okay.
Cuddle
There you
in front of the fireplace, or light your fire in bed.
You get the best of both worlds in front of the fireplace. Yeah.
Yeah.
Better be far away.
Why?
That motherfucking fireplace ain't no joke. Bro.
Pushing the pain pleasure threshold is where it's at.
Yeah, I would say fireplace.
Yeah.
Serge?
I don't like hot, man.
So
He
you
likes the
gonna make
cold.
the fire?
Not
in
a
your
hot
bed?
guy.
What
You're
about
gonna make it in
searing
your bed?
light, hot, intense pain in short bursts?
Nah,
No? Okay.
I like cold.
Oh, this ought to be a good one. Would you rather wrestle naked in the pool of Jello or chocolate pudding?
I'm gonna do Jello.
Chocolate pudding.
Smooshing, yes.
Or maybe flavored KY jelly.
Right in the kitchen.
I'm gonna say both taste pretty good. I'll say Jello.
Really?
Nah,
Like
it's gotta
you're a
be
mental
pudding. It's
patient?
gotta be pudding.
Nah.
It depends on the hairstyle in that case.
I would like to do it in some Jello pudding.
Some Jello.
Now I didn't. No, I got these questions.
messed up.
I got these questions offline in a quiz, so don't mind the wording of it. So the next one is: would you rather make whoopee in your parents' bed or at a mattress store?
Mattress store. Sorry.
That's what it sounds.
The mattress store sounds pretty interesting.
While being watched.
Right on the motherfucking Tempur-Pedic on the showroom floor, baby.
See,
That's
that's
how we could have selected our lesbian. When you was like, this the one.
This the one,
But,
right?
but wait.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that
I got in
session.
it.
on it.
Shit,
When,
they
how long
had to
is
carry
too
me out
long
that
for
bitch.
that session? 30 seconds is too long.
Oh, you better go to jail.
Look, you going to jail. You just got to get a
Shit,
feel.
There's a limit for that session.
Yeah, you want to catch a charge.
Hold on, but if you do it right there in front of people and you kind of
You
do
going
what
to
you do,
jail.
you're going to
You
get a
got 30
discount on the
seconds.
mattress.
30
Yeah, they're
seconds.
gonna
There you
get- let's say the police are getting caught and you got a discount. Here you go. This is your mattress now.
But that look how many people done been on it though.
Yeah, but they ain't been doing that on the mattress.
It don't matter.
That's
They
why you
asking
need to
on
get
it.
away.
Okay, next one. Accidentally send a dirty text to your boss or a sexy voicemail to your mom.
Oh, the dirty text message to the boss.
Oh, definitely mom. My mom.
I'm gonna try. I'd rather do it to the boss. They be like, this bitch, she got a job. She gonna keep that job.
What would you rather what?
Send a dirty text message to your boss or your mom.
Neither, but choice-wise.
Voicemail.
My boss, fuck the bullshit. I want my mom to go out
Considering my line of work over the most of historically speaking the course of my life, I would have to say boss, not my mom, because my mom would answer me back with one and then dog me out for the next few years at every family reunion and holiday.
See, I'd say boss because most of my bosses have been guys, and you can say, "Hey, I accidentally sent that." Well, I see where you're coming from, dog. You know, so
Yeah.
No, I've done both of these. Next one, so.
Shannon, my mind says HR. I think HR 24/7.
Wait, but it would have been a mistake.
It was an accident. Accidentally was the first word.
It don't matter.
Okay, anyway. Make out at the movies or at back of the seat of a car?
Okay, so
Kill
there's
two
a
birds.
lot of fecal matter.
Kill two birds with one stone.
Wait.
There's a
The
lot of fecal
drive-in.
matter. There's a lot of fecal matter parts per million in movie seats. I'm gonna go with the car, just hygienically speaking.
You know what? I'm going with the car. I'm going to drive it.
Yeah, car.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the car.
Want to be in the car?
What if you drive
Yeah.
a two-seater?
Man, damn that.
Still
I mean,
car.
with a movie, I done all that
Still
shit.
car.
I done all of it, so it's like
You got more options. Over
I prefer.
Exactly, and there's a lot. People sit in movie theater seats and they just fart and fart and fart. It's a lot of shit built up from a lot of different people.
Okay,
You just ruined the movie
yeah,
theater
you just.
experience for me.
I don't even want
You're
to go to
welcome.
Look no more.
They got
You're
to the
welcome.
bistro now. You know, they got the newer ones, like with the dinner and
People
all
are
that.
eating, so
You
that'd
didn't
be
say
more
if it was
farting.
new or not.
Okay, here's a good one. For those who are not ageist. French kiss Betty White or Miley Cyrus?
I'm gonna go with Betty White
I like
because
Betty.
I'm gonna go with Betty White just because more of a chance to
hell
get a
did you come
deep,
up with these
meaningful
questions?
blowjob afterwards.
Okay, Alfie, showing my age. Are we talking Betty White for the Mary Tyler Moore Show?
Golden Girls.
No, Golden Girls.
Golden Girls.
Golden Girls, no. Mary Tyler Moore Show, yes.
No, Golden Girls.
No, not
Yeah, that's on my age. Like, I mean,
Oh, you know what?
it's a respect thing. I don't know if I could tell and kiss Betty.
Rose Nally.
Looking at me. I'm like, you know what?
I'm talking about Betty White now. Yeah.
She died.
Yeah.
She died.
No, okay, wait. Betty White
Okay, I'm not
necrophilia
into
now because Betty White is
necrophilia.
gone.
No necrophilia.
Betty White, 1975.
You need a whole lot of KY jelly for me to get into that.
Dig it up.
Hey, she probably bones by the.
Okay, okay, okay. Be caught in the act by a cop or your in-laws.
In-laws. I'll fuck with cops.
I just want the cop. Let me get the cops.
No, hell no.
Got away. I got away
in-law
with.
catch me.
I've got away with a lot more
I
from
said
the cops
in-laws.
than I have my in-laws. I'm gonna go cops.
Yeah, 'cause the cop-
Listen,
Hey,
no disrespect to my mother-in-law, but there ain't shit they can do to me in jail
Right.
that my mother-in-law ain't gonna do to me if she caught me.
right. Give
And
it
that's
in.
why I said you were so sexy in that moment. Mm-hmm.
Hey, listen.
Yup.
I actually just want. I feel like I would get caught by the police, and the police be like, "Yo, I understand, my brother, but
Now we,
you know what I'm
hey,
saying?
listen,
hey, look, you can't
and,
do it."
and I'm not trying to put Shannon business in the street or anything like that, but
You're about to anyway.
yeah, I'm about to.
Go ahead, sir.
We've done some shit that we could have been pulled over by the cops,
Hey,
Props.
and then
hey, listen, hey, that sounds like a good
Wait a
time.
minute. What about 69 and going down 275?
You trying to fucking crash?
Nah, we ain't trying. We trying to live.
Okay,
to
why?
tell the
I've heard.
story.
I know somebody else who had tried, and I'm like, how? What kind of driving skills do y'all have?
Right.
I tried
How
it.
do you
Okay, I
see?
like my
How
life.
can you see?
But y'all had this. Did you see the viral video where the girl was riding the guy while he was driving? That shit
Yeah.
was crazy. She was riding him while he was driving.
Oh, 275?
I don't know where it was. It was. I don't think it was 275. I'm just like some roadhead is okay, but
Yeah,
certain
that's
stuff,
yeah.
like, can you
Trying
see?
to-
Can you see?
But and also look how tall we are. Like that. Yeah, that ain't what's the move. I can't.
We'll save this last question. Walk in on your best friend naked, or have your best friend walk on you naked?
I didn't hear that. What was that?
Neither bothers me. That's like
Walk
breathing
in on your best friend naked, or have your best friend walk in on you naked?
Well, most of my best friends already seen everything. Like you, yeah.
Yeah, well, females, they don't see what
Wait,
happens.
am I hanging from a chandelier with a light bulb in my asshole? In either
Yeah,
one of
my
these?
sister. Yeah,
Like, we need.
no, my best friend I seen me at my worst, so I can't even.
Yeah, I didn't know you was doing all that, bro.
Yeah, I don't even have an answer. I don't went way further than that. So
Right.
Hey, wait a minute.
Me and Mike got-
I would say Tallahassee trip. Everybody, you didn't go with us.
He probably never was there.
He didn't go with us. But the Tallahassee trip, it was. You saw people's asses you weren't supposed to see. But yeah, it was ass. So yeah, I can
I had
understand
a
that.
conversation 20 years ago after Club Atlanta with Mike.
Yeah,
Club Atlanta.
Damn. Yeah.
Club Atlanta older than the bitch.
No.
It's
It don't even
toe
exist.
down.
Wait, hold on. And y'all will enjoy this
In
conversation.
our minds.
Hold on. It's a girl that we met inside. Met her inside. I'm making out with the chick that's met her inside Club Atlanta. We go outside. I turn my back. I think I went inside the bathroom or something. Come back. She's talking to Mike.
You telling Mike making that?
I think he kissed her. I couldn't tell. Anyway, I
So
go
y'all
back.
was sharing.
Y'all was drinking in the bitch.
I go back to her, and I'm alcohol's kicking in. My 20s, so I got a lot of Henny in me. And I said,
All I want to know is that you and Mike are on a train that night.
no.
Right, or have a
hold on.
threesome.
No.
Let's play tummy sticks.
That conversation came up. So I said, so you wouldn't mind me and my boy, get you tonight. And she's like, yeah, I wouldn't care. I went,
No.
Hey, let's take that on.
Team Solomon trades Reginald Gray as team.
Trade denied.
No.
Trade denied.
Wait a minute.
I said this like,
The GM signed off.
We signed off.
I-
Right?
No, we didn't.
We restructuring your contract,
Look,
though.
the league has blocked that trade.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
I got the phone number, exchanged phone number. She left. Got Carmichael. We're going someplace else. I told Michael with the girl. I told Mike what she said. I said, look, you my homeboy, love you to death. I don't want to see you naked.
How would you? Oh my God! Never mind.
She wanted to get us both at the same time.
Okay.
I don't want to see my homeboy naked.
It's just
Listen. Unless you only watch
not-
girl
so
on
let me-
girl
The man with the
porn.
erection in the same room.
You
why
have
would you
been
be
Johnny
focusing
Manziel
on
out of this
him?
league.
Listen.
I don't even blame him. I don't even.
Okay, never
If
mind.
you only watch girl on girl porn, then okay, that's fine. But if you watch any kind of less dick and pussy porn or whatever, there's a penis involved, then why? Why y'all always gotta act brand new? Cause like, oh,
Not
I want to
acting
see your
brand
dick, nigga. As long as y'all not playing tummy sticks in between,
Yeah.
from the pussy to the
Remember
ass
earlier
and
you
the
said,
vagina
don't
and the
judge.
mouth.
Right, we're not judging.
Oh.
We're not judging.
But that would have been a nice little night, and it
not
was cute.
No,
Hey.
I'm saying my preference.
Listen, you and
I don't
Mike,
want no
you and
naked
Mike would have
ass.
remembered that
Hey.
night.
But that's judging.
I'm gonna
No,
say
I'm
this.
saying me.
I'm gonna say something.
I don't want another naked man in the room with me with an erection.
But have you ever watched porn where there's a dude's erected
He said he don't
dick
want
in the
another
room
naked
with you
man in the
alone
room with him.
while you're jacking off to the porno?
I'm watching her, but the ones where
Okay, but is
hold
there
on.
that's a dude naked
Hold
in the room
on,
with
the
you?
ones
even
where
though
it's two
this
guys
way?
and one girl. Fast forward.
Hey,
Okay, but what?
Oh,
one
my
girl,
goodness.
one guy.
Fast forward.
So
Siren,
if
close
so
your
you
mouth.
jack off to girl on girl.
No.
You know what?
I've seen women, men, both women. What I'm saying is, if it's more than one penis,
Reggie sounds
it's
like
one
he
dick per
talking his
fantasy.
age, baby. He is talking
Hey,
his
hey,
age
Reg.
over here.
It's one dick. per
Reg,
fantasy.
I'll say the most funniest thing I've ever thought about, and this kind of crazy. The funniest thing I ever thought about is my homeboy. He passed away a couple weeks ago, right?
Oh, sorry about that.
Going to the funeral and thinking back, like when you think about something like
The
that,
stuff
all
y'all
the shit
did.
we done did, and remembering the fact that we ran a train on the chick, or whatever you call it. And I'm like, you thinking in your head like, damn, dog. You go to the casket like, dog. You know how those little memes.
You have your moment, yeah.
Dog.
Remember that time?
Yo,
Yeah.
remember that time we ran that train on old girl?
Man, I
Yo,
haven't
she
found
up there
out.
with you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, that Yeah, it did. It did get dark, but
No, it's the,
no,
that
for real.
memory.
It was
It's
it
just the
was it
memory.
was funny to think about that. In that
Not only
time.
that, I mean, and
But you and your homeboy could have did that.
I've had this conversation since we're 18 years
no,
old.
I'm telling you this.
It's
This is
not
from
me,
experience. I've actually walked into a cigar lounge. My cousin is there at the table. Now, Shannon will verify this or what have you. Being the only child, my cousin is like my brother.
Yeah.
I mean,
don't
we
get
run.
your cousin in trouble. buddy.
We done did everything together.
Okay. Okay.
When this dude can tell stories and his friends be like, "Nigga, you lying."
Yeah.
Ask him.
You ain't got to convince me. I'm saying what my preference is. And I don't want to see a nigga with a hard dick in the same room.
Another dick in the same room.
You don't want a bubble gum in there?
Dick is the best dick in there. That's our
And
Okay, and I will agree with that as long as he's never watched a porno. That
So
involved
wait,
another-
you've never, so you
another
would never
dick.
go to like a swingers club or a sex club,
no, and again, I got friends that go all the time.
but
It's
you would
just
never
not
do
my
it.
thing.
That's not his thing. You just, he the man. Time out. Did you not just hear
The
him
closest
tell
I
us
got
in the
was
show that
me
he
and this
is
guy that I
comfortable
barely
with
knew
sex
had
once a
tickets
month?
to
Oh yeah.
Six
So
Flags.
that yeah.
But it was two
Fall off
beds,
that
one room
bus.
hotel, lights are off, we're doing whatever we're doing. And I couldn't get past the fact that this nigga was next to me naked and on the bed. It was in my brain.
Why are you focusing on him?
And,
Okay, can we go on to the next?
and the girl was saying, she goes, that messed you up. I'm like, yeah, messed me up.
Yeah, one more question.
Let's wrap this
You're
up.
focusing too much. You're not being able to branch out and yourself, move your assemblage point, and let it go and just let it experience it, man. The fact that you're focusing on the dick too much should bother you.
All right, we're done.
Yeah,
We're done. All right, let's get
That ship sailed.
It's gone.
The ship has sailed.
Back in 92.
That ship sailed.
Little regrets.
That ship sailed when Snoop Dogg was topping the charts.
Hey, in 92. No, 90.
We gotta send
I
you
was
back to the
7.
D League, dog.
Yeah, to the D League.
I couldn't help
G.
you. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Such a D League.
The E League. They send you back to E League.
But the beauty about that is that you're able to share with us,
Absolutely.
show your vulnerability in the moment.
Talk
Black
to us.
men don't
Appreciate
usually do that, so I appreciate that. And with that being said, that's a shout out to one of the greatest shows that just wrapped up its series finale this past week, or last week, I should say. Blackish.
Yeah.
Blackish is now done and over with.
They still got
Me
like
neither.
3 or 4 other branches.
Blasphemy.
Reggie. Me neither.
Y'all
But one
need
of the
to
things,
stop.
one of the one things that
I haven't
they
even
focused.
either.
Hold on, but one of the one things they focused on was black men being emotionally vulnerable to each other and being able to talk to each other, support each other, because mental health, emotional health is something that we as black men in the black community kind of put to the side, shun. You know, we gonna be men regardless. It's a ego type thing. You know, we gotta always be hard, always in control, and that's not necessarily the case. So with the guys that I have here, Reggie, Rob, my boys, Fred, Drew, and what have you, I want to say you guys, I appreciate y'all always being there to support me when I needed y'all.
Absolutely.
Surge, Alfie, welcome me into the Flow Ohio family.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yes.
I got some tissues in my purse.
Don't do it to us, brother. Don't do it.
If I had low
Yeah,
T, I'd be
friend.
crying, but I'm medium T now.
Oh, okay. Lukewarm.
I'm medium T now.
Estrogen.
All right.
Yeah.
this has been an epic episode. We appreciate
lying.
Ginger Snaps joining us for part 2. Not her representative.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
she was
appreciate
rubbing
it.
on them things too.
Okay, I had on shorts last week. I have on thongs this week.
Okay, that's good.
So you felt sexier and you were able to open up a little bit more.
It's not my representative, but it's me
the
during
mannequin.
COVID.
Oh, okay. Got you. Appreciate you
I
wearing a
got
mask.
on a face
You
mask.
wearing a mask. Got you.
Oh,
Thank
man.
you.
Plug your show.
Might have been weed.
Go
Plug
ahead
your
and
show,
plug the show.
please.
Oh, yep. You guys come check me out at WKYNK The Drip. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube. We encourage everyone to join our private Facebook group. That's like my biggest baby right now. I'm trying to WKYNK The Drip. Or
Okay,
you
wait.
can
Accept
type
my
in-
friend request because you didn't. No, I'm joking. I gotta send it to you.
Oh, girl, I was gonna feel so bad, but no. So that's my biggest baby. Currently, I want to build the community. I feel like a lot of people in the kink community, there's so much of a divide between just being who we are and being the regular, versions of ourselves, which really there's no difference. But I'm more focused on the art of the artists and the underdogs as far as like the creative community goes. So I encourage everyone to join. I would love to hear your crazy sex stories, exploration stories, any of your erotic literary art, visual art, Alfie. I don't know why I haven't heard any of your erotic stories or seen them.
I promise.
Yes. You got a friend in me.
Yes, I'm excited. I'm very excited. I joined the group already, so I get approved.
Yay! Oh, I got. Yes, you do.
And so also we want to thank our other special guest, Miss Siren.
Yes,
Yes,
Siren.
Go ahead
thank
and
you all.
plug once
Shit,
again.
Siren says.
Yep. So shit Siren says is the name of my show. It is spelled SH exclamation point T instead of the I.
S. With the S instead of Siren with a C is S.
And for Siren it's SYREN. So you can find me on Spotify, Anchor, Apple. But it's easier to just get the link out my Instagram bio because my name is kind of long. So it's Siren SYREN the THE_stallion. So my link tree is right there, and plus I'm active on Instagram. I like she said about DMing me. You can DM me and ask me almost anything as long as it's respectful.
So is it your podcast? You do it weekly? How regularly do you do it?
Yeah, so every Saturday we have a new episode. I do take little breaks, so I think I'm almost at episode 6 on this season. I do it from home. I want to do studio eventually, but
You won the
Studio
perfect
in my
place.
apartment. I would love to have
I
you
know.
on.
So I'm gonna say hopefully soon, we'll convert. But I was out of town for 6 months, so it was just easier to do it from home. So, but yeah, and follow me too because I have some dope ass kinky photo shoots and
On Facebook?
on Instagram. I'm not a big Facebooker person. Like I'll use it for groups, but like past that, no. Facebook, it's not Facebook as a whole. The people I'm friends with can be a little like judgmental. So, yeah.
Well, like I said, we appreciate you coming by. We look forward. We always tell all our guests, once you sit in that seat the first time, open door policy. Anytime you want to come back through, that's it.
Well, I will definitely come back. I had a great time. Y'all is
Thank you so much.
hilarious.
And so now, in conclusion, what I'm going to do is just sit back, relax, wait about 72 hours, see what this 44th birthday going to bring to me.
Hey.
Need
Okay.
ideas, baby? I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, all you heard was.
What's
Got the
up
poker
to
face.
that?
I think she already prepared. Whatever.
I already planned his. Yeah, I already planned his birthday.
I'm gonna say you look like you
You guys have a safe word?
What? Do we
You
have a
guys
safe
have a
word?
Yeah,
Not
what's y'all
really.
safe
Hey,
word?
if
That's
she's
what we
doing
want.
it right, it's gonna
Give
be
me some
Shannon.
more.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Give me
May I
some
have
more.
another?
Give me some more.
Yeah.
You say it that way?
Shannon, if you're doing it right, it's gonna be thank you. May I have another?
Give me some more.
Give me some more.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
More.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
But no, thank you so much for joining us today. Oh my God, y'all so crazy. But no,
I just want people like.
we appreciate y'all joining us for the past. You, Ginger, for the past 2 weeks. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining us, Siren, and bringing y'all expertise and y'all knowledge in this sexual space that we're in. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. And y'all feel free to join us anytime. All right, with that, we can wrap it up. 42.
Episode 42. It's a wrap. We're out of here. We'll see you next week.
Yes, sir.
It's just